still a chance, baby. Still a chance. And there she goes.
Monday, Kenna, Bridge of Spirits. Tuesday, The Pillars of Earth. Wednesday, Web. Thursday, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
You don't think we're being a tad fickle? That's a good point. Is it a good point, though? Is it, though?
Friday, Cyberpunk 2077.
Gave us a smooch, guys. Maybe there's still a chance, baby. Still a chance. And there she goes.
Monday, Kenna, Bridge of Spirits. Tuesday, The Pillars of Earth. Wednesday, Web. Thursday, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
You don't think we're being a tad fickle? That's a good point. Is it a good point, though? Is it, though?
Friday, Cyberpunk 2077.
Gave us a smooch, guys. Maybe there's still a chance, baby. Still a chance. And there she goes. All right, let's get started. Happy Tuesday to anybody who might already be hanging out. This is now episode 2 of Kin Follett's The Pillars of the Earth. So last time on The Pillars of the Earth, let's see, what all happened? Oh, hey, what's up, Aaron? How's it going? This is my fave daily streamer called Domm. Hey, that's me. That's me. What's up, Aaron? How's it going, man? So last episode 1, or if whatever you want to call it, part 1, we started out with a family that was in a snowy forest. There was a pregnant mom, dad who is apparently he's like a craftsman or a builder, I guess is what they call him. And then he has an older teenage son and like I don't know, maybe like 8-10-year-old girl, daughter. And in that scene, essentially what happens in the end of it is the mother is apparently like giving birth right then, and she gives birth right there on the ground, basically. And we have to help her out. She dies in childbirth, which is really sad. And so then the husband is left there with a newborn child, a dead wife, and his other kids. And it's super sad. Then it switches to another character whose name was Philip, I believe, and he is sort of like a monk or something. I don't know if he has a specific title other than monk. But he's coming from one village to another, like a village that has like a really nice prior where everything is going well, you know, everybody's very pious, and, you know, there's not really a whole lot of corruption, apparently, I guess, is sort of like the vibe. But he's going to one that's apparently struggling a lot, even though they have a lot of lands and stuff. They really shouldn't be struggling. So he goes and he find, you know, as Philip, he find a bunch of people kind of like, basically there's corruption within their little community, and like all of their pupils and stuff are like stealing from them. And, you know, it's kind of like almost every man for himself here. There's even like a huge, like, this is actually the building that we went in right here. And you can see the left tower there. It's crumbled and stuff. And there's like a lot of the entire priory, or whatever they call it, the prior, that is like that. That is just like in need of repair. What's up, Stella? How's it going? There it is.
We have to get to investigating.
Yes, we do. We need to get to investigating. Why, you're right. So yeah, but basically what all that seemed to amounts to is that you find out that the guy who used to be running the place apparently just killed himself, or at least everybody thinks he did, because apparently he's been like talking to the devil recently or something, or a demon or something. Basically, he's been talking to himself. And then one night he went out like almost naked or something, and then just like jumped in the river that was frozen, and so he got trapped into the ice, I guess. And they only knew that he may have done that because they found his rosary beads nearby. And because that happened, they needed to elect a new head dude of the area. I don't remember what their titles are or whatever. I think they're prior. I think it's the prior of the priory. So I think that was the prior that did it, I think is how it worked. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Yes, it is. Time has passed. Yes, it has. It's ours of the third terrestrial planet from Sol. Something like that. Hey, Bedall's coming in. What's up, Bedall? Welcome in. Welcome, Raiders. Oh, we got Guessy. What's up, dude? There's Bedall. What's up, my dude? How's it going? You playing some more, looks like, I assume, God of War there? Yeah, streaming God of War. Happy birthday, Kratos. How's that death counter looking, buddy? How's it looking? I'm trying to remember what you said last time. Was it like... I don't know, was it like 40 last time you were in here? I don't remember. How's that death counter looking, Bedall? And how's it going, dude? How's it going, everybody? We got Skratos as well. What's up, Skratos? How's it going? Great name. Yeah, welcome, Raiders. We're at 68. Hey, not bad, dude. Not bad. Fucking getting there, man. That's awesome. Proud of you, bud. Hell yeah, hell yeah. We were just going over what happened in the story last week. This is for all you Raiders out there, this is a very story-based thing. This is Storytime Tuesdays here over on the Domm Dynamite channel. Which, hello, I'm a variety streamer. I stream a different game every day, but the same games week to week. Hello, friendly friends. What's up, Crispy? How's it going? And my Tuesdays are story game days. So this is a point-and-click adventure. The story is a bit of a slow burn, but it is pretty good. Actually, I think it's pretty damn good so far. So hopefully you guys are willing to join in and hang out.
Hey, gods!
Oh my gosh, Kratos with 100 bits, dude. What the fuck? Thanks, man. What's up, dude? Thank you. I really appreciate that, Kratos. All the money it's donated to the stream goes right back into it. Try to, you know, get cosplays, better equipment, all that stuff. So I really appreciate that, man. Oh, and then there's Aaron. Oh, you guys gonna start a freaking hype train up in here? Oh, is that got like the little hyper boost train icon there? There's a different icon there. Oh, a boost train is closed. They're calling it a boost train. Okay. What the fuck? All right, you guys want to start a boost train? And then Kratos subscribed. What the fuck? Subscribe with Prime? Thanks, man. You only get one of those, and you chose to spend it on me. What the fuck? Thank you. That's awesome. I got past the horrible place Dan was stuck at in one death. Really? Oh, dude, rub that in Dan's face. That is so funny. I'm so proud of you, Bedall. That's all I ever wanted for you, bud. It was just to get past that way faster than Dan. I selected for a boost train. Apparently, I have, dude. Let's go. The one message. Yeah, you messaged me about it. Yeah, we need one more person to donate at least 100 bits. Has to be someone other than Skratos and Aaron. And then we can get a boost train, which is a new feature that Aaron was talking about in the Discord earlier. So if you guys want to try that, give it a shot. I hope my hype train music still triggers because of it. I mean, I would hope so. Let me investigate this. I got a little down here. What does this say? Hype train meets boost. A hype train starts when multiple people subscribe, use bits, or gift subscriptions. Oh, Pog. Hey, there you go. That was close. I think we need 100 bits. And then you get it. I like the Pog, though, Guesty. I appreciate you for that, man. A boost train provides a new reward for creators. As its support level increases, the stream gets boosted to more potential new viewers across Twitch. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what Aaron was talking about, where it's just, I guess this boost train is less about getting, I guess, hype, general hype up, and more about, oh, hey, there we go, cool, and it still does trigger the hype train music. So level 1 unlocks 300 recommendations. I'm going to let you guys know what's going on, because this is our first boost train, so thanks, guys, I really appreciate that. Fuck yeah, choo-choo indeed. Oh, look, it's even got, like, a little graphic on the far left of that train just fucking going off into the sun or something. Hell yeah, man. Beating level 1 requires combined support events totaling 4 tier 1 subs or 1,600 bits. After that, I might get discovered with Boost. Boost recommends the stream to new viewers across Twitch to help grow the creators community. And level 1 unlocks 300 recommendations. Okay, so if we can get to level 1, then that means it'll, well, I guess we'll be put on 300 people's recommendation list. I think that's what that means, right? And so there's maybe 300 people that might potentially see the thumbnail and maybe they'll click on it. I don't know. Pretty cool, though. I like the idea of it. Oh, thank you so much, Kratos, for the 100 bits. Really appreciate you guys. And thank you all for the fucking boost train, dude. I've never had one of these before. I think did they just like unleash this like yesterday or today or something like that? Yeah, I bet all the boost trains is a new thing. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I remember Aaron was talking about it a little bit. Place your channel in more places for people to see. Right. That's what it sounds like for sure, man. I'm excited. I like the idea. I remember that they have like a hype train area on the front page, and sometimes when anybody gets hype trains, they can get put in there, but it sounds like they're kind of separating the two so that they can get maybe more coverage or whatever, which is awesome, man. Got an email about it yesterday. Okay, yeah. Aaron said he got it yesterday as well. I haven't checked my email apparently, so I must have got it as well, but because of the hell, we got it. It'd be nice to see what it's like. Yeah, I really hope that we get to see more people coming in and hanging out, you know? That'd be cool. Hey, if we don't make level 1, no big deal, guys. I really still appreciate everything you guys have donated. You guys are so generous to me. It is not necessary at all, so thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. How much it helps content creators to grow. Yeah, I really hope it does, because Twitch really needs to do something about helping content creators to grow, right? You know what I mean? I reckon it'll help a lot. Man, I hope so. I think it will. Definitely, for sure. Just getting your thumbnail on people's screens is sometimes the hardest part, you know? Because if you're like the bottom of the list or in the middle of a list of a very big category, not a whole lot of people are seeing your thumbnail, you know what I mean? But hell yeah, I appreciate that, guys. So, you know, we'll wait until the hype train's over before we get into this, because this game is not really a hype at all. So, just to preserve the atmosphere of the game, we'll just fucking hype in here by ourselves. How's that sound? Oh, hey, Papa! Just gifted another tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, man. It's a Nameless King. Hell yeah, dude. And now we're at 92%. Holy crap, we're probably like a couple, maybe 100 bits away or something even. I don't know how much percent 100 bits is, but we're probably pretty close to that level 1. If anybody wants to jump on that, I mean, no pressure. It's all good. Oh, man. Let's see. So while we're in this boost train, shall I continue going over what happened last week? I don't even think I finished that. We were talking about how we were Philip, and Philip came to this prior that was all fucking shitty and stuff and corrupt, and they needed to vote in a new prior guy. So in our investigation of the area, we found out that there was a knight that had come by this area with a letter. Holy crap, Kratos to 300 bits! That just got us a level 1 boost train, baby! Hell yeah, we get a cheer for that. And all the kids, they're all happy. You hear the children? They're so happy for you. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that. I can't give bits, but I give love and support. Well, thank you, Stella. Just being here is enough, so thank you so much. Was that 300 recommendations? Fuck yeah, dude. Come on in, everybody. All you 300 people, what's up? If you can see this thumbnail, fucking come on, hang out. Oh, that's funny. Anyways, so yeah, we came here. We found out a knight came to this prior, right? And the knight had like a letter for a local lord, I think. I'll just say that to keep it vague. And the letter contained like a declaration of war because there are some, how do I want to say it, rival rulers going on right now. So we have this lady who is the daughter of the former King Henry. King Henry died, but he named his grandson as the new ruler, and he said that his daughter would rule in his place until his grandson came to age. And apparently the cousin of the girl who's now queen, or I guess queen mother, is doesn't like that. He thinks he should be the ruler, and so now he has taken her throne and basically usurped her. And so now this letter was a declaration of war against that guy Stefan, who had taken his cousin's throne or whatever. So we found out that knight had been here, but apparently he died while he was here, and the letter never got sent. So we ended up finding the letter by basically convincing everyone to vote Philip, the guy that I was playing, as the prior. And then we got to go in and look at all the papers and stuff, and we found the letter. And then we had our brother, Philip's brother, wanted to give that letter to the Lord to help start the war, because he's pro the war that the letter's all about. And we decided to stay out of it because we are a pious man. We don't want anything to do with that. So that was that chapter. Let me get that real quick. I'm sure the rainbow is gonna get everyone here. Oh, I hope so, dude. Hell yeah, man. That's why I try to make a little bit of hype, you know? I like to make the thumbnail attractive if I can. Yeah, you get a piece of shit. Come hang out. We see you. Yeah, I see you. I see you. Just look straight at my camera and just be like, I fucking see you. I'm looking at my thumbnail right now. Hey, you see a rainbow? Fuck yeah. I like your beard. Thank you. I appreciate that, Legacy. I really, thank you. that means a lot to me. Anyway, so just to complete our last time, so we had, after that, we became a new character who was, what was his name? Oh, forgot his name already. Jack? I think his name was Jack? And Jack is a young boy who lives in the forest with his mother because they're outlaws. I don't remember why they got outlawed. I don't even know if Jack knows that. I think he's lived his whole life as an outlaw. He's a very sheltered boy. And one day Jack is out hunting, and he hunts like a little doe down, and we eat that for dinner. And then he's by himself at one point because his mom goes out to like do some scouting or hunting herself, and he hears a baby crying, and so he goes to investigate it, and it turns out that it's the baby that the builder guy had delivered from his now dead wife, earlier in the story. So that was pretty great. Love your overlay. Thank you. Legacy, thank you. Hell yeah, man. Appreciate that. This is my hype train overlay. With my hype train music, which, by the way, this music is brought to you by Noah's Archives. He wrote it. He wrote most of the music for my channel. So all credit goes to him. So thank you, Noah. So yeah, we became Jack, and we found the baby, where the baby was at, but the baby was being held by a nobleman in the middle of the forest, not the father, which is kind of weird. So we ended up finding the father, though, and his family, and apparently he abandoned the baby because he just thought, like, it's another mouth to feed. We're in the middle of, a forest. We don't have a home or any food. And so he ended up abandoning the baby, then regretted it, went to go back, and then apparently they saw that the guy had the baby, and so we were trying to help them, like, basically follow where the guy with his child went. So we ended up joining together with him. Jack and his mother joined John Builder and his two kids to try to find the baby, because the reason why Jack and his mother joined is because his mother kind of realized that they can't live like that, like the way they're living forever, because it's like an exceptionally bad winter and they don't have enough resources apparently to survive. So she thought if she like grouped with these people and they go into civilization, maybe it'll actually work out. So as Jack, we venture with that whole group over to this little castle, and there we go. Awesome. Hell yeah. Hype train complete at level 2. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for all that support. I really appreciate it. Hopefully we got some people to at least eyeball that thumbnail. So that's all thanks to you guys. Thank you so much. 2 subs and 775 bits. Holy shit, that adds up quick, doesn't it? Thank you so much, guys. Oh, look at that. 3, 2, 1. Lift off. Are you guys seeing that in the chat? That's badass. We did it. We're boosting the stream with 800 recommendations. 800? Whoa, dude. You said the first level was only 3. Holy shit, dude. That's awesome. Well, thanks again, guys, for that boost. Man, I don't know if you guys have had a boost train yet, but that's my first one. So now we just learned a little bit about how that works. So that's cool. Oh, man, thanks, guys. Boost! Yes, Kratos, boost! It says at the bottom, now boost in progress. Oh, does it say that? Oh, I don't see it on mine. That's interesting. Is it like, at the bottom of the window? You know what? Fuck it. I got it open in a browser. Let me flip over to it real quick. I want to see this too. Fuck it, dude. Oh yeah, it says boost in progress right down there. You guys are right. Holy crap, that's awesome. That's so cool. What a cool new feature, man. Thank you, Twitch, for trying something, you know? I honestly think that they should just, you know, improve their tags, which would seem like a lighter touch, but hey, this is cool, you know? I'm not gonna complain about this. Fuck yeah, man, and that's thanks to you guys. Again, I just want to stress that you guys made that happen with your hype train fucking dollars. I really appreciate that. That's so awesome. It's gonna help grow the channel and stuff. Fuck yeah. I know I'm gonna be fucking making more hype trains happen on my friends' channels too. Anyway, sorry, I keep getting distracted. So, just to top it all off, we're almost at the end of the recap. So, as Jack, we went to this castle, whatever. Jack was trying to help John find some work, so we had to go look for like broken parts of the castle. We found them, showed them to John. So John actually kind of convinced the lord of the castle to let him be a builder for them. So that's cool. In the process, we also got to know a little bit about a few characters that seem important. William, who is basically like the son of a lord, and he has proposed to this lady, and she's like a princess of some sort, I guess. I don't know exactly how all this works out, because especially since the kingdom is sort of like at war, it's hard to know like who's a proper princess or whatever. Anyway, so William like proposed to her in like the worst possible way, where he's like, you will be doing all of my laundry and my cooking and my cleaning, and then I'll fuck you every night and you'll be happy or whatever. And it was like, fuck, it was ridiculous, dude. It was the stupidest thing. And so she said no, obviously, because he's a douchebag. And so we learned about that. We kind of bumped into William, and he was an asshole to Jack. Then we got to meet the girl that he proposed to. I do not remember her name, but we got to take the daughter of John Builder and bring her up with us to go meet this princess, because she thought it was so cool that a princess was here. And so the princess was super nice too. She actually like took us to the top of the tower and kind of showed us the view and stuff. And I think we mentioned a little bit about how a war is coming, because she was talking about how she doesn't come to the top because she's trying to keep it as a special place, because she knows she'll be up there a lot when she's like stuck in the castle because of the war that's coming. So it's pretty interesting, but that's pretty much where we left it. I think that's the last big thing that we did, was we talked to the princess up there. And so we're in a bit of a slow burn right now. I think it's a bit of a build up. We're setting the groundwork for all these characters. So like the key characters to really remember are Jack the outlaw, who's just a kid right now as far as we're at. Then we have Philip the monk, and William the noble guy who got turned down. And I really wish I could remember the princess's name. I think she's a big one too. These are all the people who are basically on the cover of the game. And I think that's all the big ones. I mean, John Builder seems like he's important, but I think he's probably not going to last all that long, I guess, because eventually, like, Jack grows up and we see Jack as an adult. And so I think that's why I think this is sort of like laying the groundwork, because there's 3 books here. As you can see, we got the 1, 2, 3 at the top. That's actually which book we're on. We're on book 1. But you see we have these 3 different books that we're going to be going through. And I'm not sure how it works, but I looked it up online. It said it's 6 to 8 hours to complete the game. And I think that must mean per book, because we went about 4 hours last week and we didn't finish book 1. So, yeah, anyways, we're still in book 1. So here we go, guys. Without further ado, I'm sorry I had to waffle so much, but I mean, it was a bit to cover. But thanks again for the boost train, guys. That's so much better than a hype train streamer. Still gets all the benefits, but also expands the community. Yes, and it's also explicit about how it benefits you. I think that's a big thing too, Aaron. Just to, you know, critique Twitch for a minute, is like, I think that's one of the nice things about the boost train, is because it's actually telling you. Because a hype train, it's like, what real purpose is a hype train besides just hype? You know what I mean? Like, you get emotes from it. I guess that's like maybe a purpose for it. It's to help, you know, create like a moment where a lot of people are donating and stuff, which is, you know, nice or whatever. It's just basically to create hype. That's what it's called, a hype train, right? But to actually have like a boost train serve this purpose but also create hype in the process, like the hype is like the side effect of the boost train or something like that, or they kind of both like live in tandem. But, you know, the fact that it's actually doing like a specific thing for you and it tells you how that works and how much benefit it's giving you, I think that's awesome. I think that's so good. I love the transparency there. And what's up, Layla? How's it going? Welcome in. You just missed the recap, but I mean, if you want, you can use the command and I'll try to broad stroke it again. But I think without further ado, we're going to get started. So let's continue. Make sure the game is nice and loud for you guys. Yeah, it should be at its desired volume. Okay, so to introduce you guys, I believe this is Jack, the person we are. Can I look at this stuff? Maps, documents. No, I wish I could just like see a list of characters because I want to show you guys. So, well, anyways, that's mother. That's Jack's mother. I'm pretty sure our name is Jack. This is Jack, the redhead kid. Can't get. Oh, there we go. He's facing the camera now. There we go. And then we have Martha, which is the daughter. She's I don't know, maybe she's like 8 or 10 years old or something like that. And then we have, I forgot to mention him, Alfred. He's the son of John Builder, and Alfred doesn't really like us that much. He's kind of a rough and tough kind of kid. But you know, his mom just died and stuff, and he feels like his dad's ignoring him, so he's going through his own thing. You know what I mean? How do you say the recap was a lot, so I'll save you from doing that again? Okay, I appreciate it. Just a long story short, it's a medieval setting, and there's about to have a war. It's about to happen. How's that? That's as broad strokes as I can get. And there's something about a cathedral, because that's one thing I forgot to mention too, is that John's like obsessed with building a cathedral. Let's go look at John really quick, because I'm actually not sure exactly what we need to do. It says help Tom find work. Oh, it's Tom. My bad, not John. So it's Tom Builder's his name, then, not John Builder. They're close. So let's go talk to Tom. I'm surprised I even remembered his last name. I guess it's because his name is just Builder. Easy enough, right? The boost is a good move from Twitch. I agree, Brett. Absolutely, man. I think it is a good move. It's finally like a move that kind of makes sense. And I guess I don't know. I don't know what I was going to say there. I'm just glad that they've done it. That's all I should say. That's cool. I hope that they continue on this path. Maybe that's what I mean to say. I hope that they continue figuring out tools and how to, make the tools they currently have work better. Because, I mean, a boost train is basically just a hype train. They've just, rigged it up to do a little bit more for you, which is cool. And that's why I hope they do something with tags. I really think tags could be a big thing on Twitch, and they're not, because there's only a select few that you are allowed to use, and not a whole lot of people use them. I think it'd be cool if it was just more flexible, and you could have like trending tags and stuff like that. I think that'd be cool. But yeah, here's Tom.
What is it, boy?
Tell Tom about assault. Oh, about the assault. Okay, have we not already told Tom about the assault?
Lady Aliena is expecting an
It
attack.
is Jack. I got Jack's name right. Fuck you.
An attack? So the Earl is planning to go to battle. That's very helpful, Jack. Now, see if you can spot one more area of damage.
Oh, it didn't say. Okay. The autosave didn't say the last thing that I did. Okay, so we got to go see the princess again, I think. I think we got to go up the wall here. We'll get a little bit of a refresher then. That one's falling apart. There we go. Got it. Bring that back to Tom. Weakness.
The battlements are
Tell
broken.
Tom about his
Noticed that
weakness.
already. Well, that should do for now. Now, stay sharp. You did a very good job, son. Now, come along. You deserve to see if it works.
Yeah, so this is the
I'd
castle
like to
guy.
give you work, but we don't need you.
I just hope you're not expecting a siege soon.
Why do you say that?
The Earl, that's what he is.
Your defenses are in bad repair.
Be specific, man.
The mortar in your walls has come away in places. This leaves an opening for a crowbar, and once there's a hole, it's easy to pull the entire wall down.
Anything else?
Yeah, the keep has an undercroft with a wooden door. If I were attacking the keep, I'd go through that door and start a fire in the stores.
And if you were the Earl, how would you prevent that?
I'd have a pile of stone ready shaped and a supply of sand and lime for mortar. And a mason standing by ready to block up that doorway in times of danger.
And the mason is Tom.
Matthew, may I have a word with you?
I think we got him the job, guys.
Well, we have a home. For now.
Yay.
Is that all right for you all?
Of course.
Alfred?
Why are you asking me?
Because you're a builder. I think you have a say in it too.
There you go. Give Alfred a
It's
little
fine
bit
with
of power there.
Grab your things, everyone, and follow
He
me.
needs some confidence right now.
It's time we put a roof over our heads.
And thus Tom Builder had finally found work. Little did we know then that it wouldn't last for long.
There we go. So all we had to do was that last little bit. That's good. We didn't have to do the princess part again. All right, let's see what all we did here. What you did, you gave Martha your straw knight to help her be brave. Nice guy. You and your new friend reached Earl's Castle. There you go. Sorry, not your new friend, your new family, it says. You ignored that Alfred was hungry, but it seems he has warmed up to you. You earned Sir Catface's trust and learned his secret, which the secret is that his poo is gray and ashy. You told Aliena, which is the princess girl. I was trying to remember. Her name is Aliena, if I'm saying that right. I should remember that because it looks like alien just with an A at the end. Alien A. About Jack's father. Told him about Jack's father. Okay. You stole a chicken leg for the knights. You found William Hemley's letter to Lady Aliena, which is William is the guy who proposed to her, and he was a jackass when he did it. And you helped Tom to find work in Earl's Castle. There you go. Moving on to Chapter 4. Chapter 4. The Prior of Kingsbridge. Kingsbridge, later that day. So now we're Philip again.
It's
Philip's the
good
guy
you
on the
sent
left.
your brother to tell your flock in St. John's about your nomination. If you'd gone yourself, they might not have let you leave again.
There is a good chance I will return to St. John's after the election today.
Why so pessimistic?
Many of the brothers still want Remigius to become prior.
I thought we already voted me in there.
Yes?
There was an incident with one of our novices.
What kind of incident?
Remigius caned him. He was bleeding all over.
Oh god, Remigius is a douchebag.
Walk, but walk he did. We called out for him, but he did not turn around. He never looked back.
He ran away?
He's not the first. And it wasn't the first time Brother Marcus was punished either.
Brother Marcus?
Yes, he stole my keys and food. You reported him to Remigius.
I should have done that, damn
I
it.
did, but he is practically a child.
Remigius really goes too far.
So why does everybody want him to be the prior then if he goes too far? This guy sounds like a fucking
Last year,
dick.
he hit a novice. The poor soul became deaf in 1 ear.
Oh god.
Tell me, Philip, what will be the first thing that you do when you're elected?
We will repair the cathedral. We will build a scriptorium. We must become self-sufficient. We must not cane our novices. I feel like since that's what we were just talking about, I'm gonna say that, dude.
We must not cane our novices.
No, no, we must not.
And let you guys just let it happen, though.
I remember that I found words carved into wood in the mill. A brother named Thomas wrote them. He wrote about canings as well.
Thomas.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, we did
Yes,
find that.
He left as well, over a year ago.
It was the same as with Brother Marcus.
Remigius.
Yes.
I will talk to him about it, no matter if I'm elected prior or not.
Okay, cool. I can talk now. Trucker cap ordered. Can't wait to see it. What it's like. Hell yeah, man. Oh shit. What's happening?
Who are these people?
Cancer. What's up? What's happening?
Step back.
It was a night out there.
Back, I said.
What is going on out there?
Soldiers?
Did they start a war again? Those fools.
Oh damn.
Philip.
It's full of soldiers.
They have Francis.
Francis is his brother. Wow. Yeah, Aaron, I bought a trucker cap as well, dude. Hell yeah, man. Hope it wasn't too expensive for you. Are the hats pretty well priced for Europe and everything, Aaron? I tried to make everything as cheap as I could on there, so. But yeah, I guess what Aaron's talking about, I don't think I actually announced it in the Discord proper yet, because I need to make sure that it's actually showing up. Stockton, UK. Okay, cool. Hell yeah, that's good. That's good. But we finally got the Strange Planet hat. It finally got approved and went through, and it looks pretty damn good. You know what? Here, let me show it really quick. I'm just gonna show the pictures I put in our chat earlier, because the reason why I haven't put it in the Discord yet for everybody is because I can't seem to get it to show up on the store as like an item. But I did find that if you go to the store and you just click on any item, it'll sometimes show up in the other items list, like in there, like recommended items. They replied to your message on the account too. Oh, did they? Okay, cool. I need to go answer that. But I just wanted to show everybody what it looked like. So here's what we got. That is what it looks like. All right, let me zoom in for you guys a little bit. So, yeah, those are now available in the store. It's a little bit hard to get it to come up, I think, at the present moment. Hopefully, maybe they've already fixed it, so it might come up automatically if you just go to the merch store. Yeah, I need to see what they reply to see what we can do to fix that. But if you click on any of our items in the store, just look at the one items page. It'll come. They should come up in the recommended products page. You should see the hat. So there it is. And then here's the logo a little bit closer. So you can see what I did was the hat itself is the black background, and so they just stitched on the teeth in the red circle. But I think it turned out pretty good. I think it looks really nice. So hopefully, if you guys, if you want to pick up a hat, they got a snapback, we got the dad cap, and a trucker hat variations. And now that it's been approved, I will be getting a beanie approved as well. So if you guys are interested in any of that stuff, check out the Strange Planet merch store. And if you want to get the link for that, I'll go ahead and put it in the chat in case anybody is wondering. It's SP Merch. That gives you the link, so there you go. Hey, Hoodie, what's up? It's so good to see your name in the chat. I feel like it's been a long time. You've been lurking in the background, my dude? That is very cool, very talented. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I just designed the logo. All those great people at Teespring do all the stitching work, but I really appreciate that, man. I really had to work with them on getting that logo to work because our regular logo has like a lot of like feathering and stuff in it, which doesn't work for embroidery. So it took me like a month to finally get it to where it looks right, and it turned out pretty good. I'm really proud of it. So thank you, Hoodie. I really appreciate that. It's so good to see your name in chat. Hell yeah. All right, let's see here. Find out what's going on. Current location, Kingsbridge Priory. Okay, so we just need to talk to people, don't we? If I hold space bar, we can see who we talk to. Let's go ahead and talk to Milius and Cuthbert and see what they say about the situation. It's some lurking, been busy time, but enjoy stream. Hell yeah, I'm glad to see that you're still around, Hoodie. Hell yeah, that makes me so happy.
What is this? It's an invasion, that's what it is.
An invasion! Let's talk to these monks.
I am telling you, it was the bishop.
You fool! I would have been informed if the bishop was visiting.
But
Silence.
So, I wonder, because they said they have Francis. You know, that's one thing that was said at the beginning of the scene. Francis is the brother of Philip. If anybody doesn't know, Philip is the guy that we're playing as right now. One thing that happened between Francis and Philip last time was that they found a letter that was a declaration of war that a knight was supposed to bring to either the bishop or to like some sort of lord or something. Our character, Philip, decided that he didn't want to deliver the message to the bishop because he didn't want to, be a part of any like war or whatever. And Francis, who's not a religious guy, I mean, he might be religious, but he doesn't like work within the priory or whatever. I think he's just sort of like a noble. He wanted to get that message to the bishop. We told him, if you want that message to go to the bishop, you got to bring it to him yourself. And they said somebody has him, so let's see what Aaron says.
Strange Planet merch?
Oh yeah, Dolus, what do you think, bud? What do you think?
Yes.
Oh, cool. There you go. Dolus is getting himself some Strange Planet merch. That's a good question, Aaron. Yeah, what I was saying was, since there are some characters that said that they have Francis, it makes me wonder, did Francis get like captured on his way to bring the letter to the bishop or whatever, perhaps? Oh, it's Brett with the hydrate. Appreciate that, dude. I got some Sprite from McDonald's, so I'll be sipping on that. Thank you, my man. Appreciate that. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens here, huh? Talk to the monks. We could go to the door of the cloister. These monks over here. Let's talk to these monks.
They said they're looking for someone. They were questioning some of our brothers.
All right, these knights. Let's just talk to the knights directly.
What is happening here?
Return to your brothers, monk.
We'll question you soon enough.
We'll question you, and I know I'm questioning you. You came into my house. Okay, so let's go into, I guess, the door to the cloister. Oh, this is that William guy. What the fuck's he up to?
What's your name? It would be easier for us all if you just came with us.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What
Francis
about the child?
found the baby. That's Tom's baby.
Is it yours?
So the guy in the light green is William. He was the guy that got turned down by the princess because he was an asshole.
You'll be coming with us.
This is Francis, and that's Tom Builder's baby he's holding.
You must be mistaken.
We got your description. If it fits a man, we bring him in. It fits you, so we're bringing you in.
Walter, just look at him. He's holding it like a woman. Are you?
I mean, how does a man hold a baby then? All right, dude. This guy's such a douche. All right, let's intervene. I'm just gonna walk straight up to Francis. What's up, bro?
What are you doing here? And who is that?
I found him in the woods.
Hey.
He's abandoned.
We fed him goat's milk in St. John's. Johnny Eightpence did. He
Old
says
Johnny
he misses you.
Eightpence.
He was always very sentimental.
Hey!
Philip, you must not tell these men my name. My Lord Robert of Gloucester believes me to be in Winchester. The bishop received the letter from me anonymously.
Oh, so he did get the letter.
Are with the bishop. He is here in Kingsbridge. The bishop has come for us. May God have mercy on us. You were right. I shouldn't have got us involved in the conspiracy.
I was right, dude. I was fucking right. Son of a
You
bitch,
should
Francis.
listen when you're spoken to.
Fuck you, Walter.
Who are you? And what about the child?
Did you make it? Did you two do it and make a little baby?
But we're brothers, dude.
By God, you look so funny. Oh, come
What a
on.
douchebag.
Let me hold him.
A name, or both of your names.
Protect the child, I guess.
The child is under my protection.
Oh, is it now?
What do they care about the child anyways? I have no idea why these guys would give a
What's your
shit.
name? And don't pretend you can't talk, because I'm sick of listening to you.
I am Philip of Gwynedd.
It's him we're looking for, not the other one.
Monks, they all look alike.
We were looking for you.
For Philip?
Bishop Wailerun wants to see you.
Oh.
Okay. Why would they
We
want
found
Philip?
him. He's here. Tell the bishop.
They found the monk.
The bishop. Tell the bishop.
Go on, monk. We'll all keep an eye on you.
You will be safe.
They always do like this short little laughs like that.
Go on, monk.
That's him. That's a monk.
Tell the bishop.
What's so special about
I
Philip?
thought he would at least be taller than me.
Amen. What is going on here, Philip?
The gravedigger dude.
He's
Freaking out.
You, monk.
Sancta Maria Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus.
Philip of Gwynedd. Come closer. We were looking for you.
The Right Reverend Bishop Wailerun by God.
I hear you've done good work at that little cell.
It was a
in the
Patty and
forest.
so loud. I can see that.
I am surprised you know about it.
As bishop, I am the ex officio abbot of Kingsbridge. So, I am bound to take an interest.
Well, God has blessed us at St. John's.
I wish God would confer similar blessings on Kingsbridge Priory.
Well, Kingsbridge doesn't run it so very well, does it? Because you got this Remigius
You may
fucker
wonder
here.
what I am doing here, Philip of Gwynedd.
Oh, I do.
I received a letter from an anonymous source. The source disclosed only that it was found here in Kingsbridge Priory. So, you know of it?
I do.
This letter, it reeks of betrayal. It
Oh, he
reeks of
disagrees
those
with
who
it.
betray the trust that we all bestowed in them. Of those who betray God.
Can you be a bit clearer on what you mean there? Confess involvement with Francis? I feel like Philip would just confess his involvement. He wouldn't necessarily throw his brother in there, even though it really is his brother's fault that this is happening. Right? I love you all. We love you too, Stella. Can we get a hug for Stella up in here? Confess involvement. All right, here we go.
Right, Reverend. It was I who found the letter. I know its content.
So you know of the war. God thunders wondrously with his voice.
He does great things that we cannot comprehend.
Start saying Bible verses at each other.
But this is not the work of God, but of Earl Bartholomew.
Crispy hugged herself. There you go. That's so funny.
I meant
yeah, that works,
to
I
do
guess.
well by our church. Our brother Paul found the message on a dying night. He, in turn, handed it to Prior James.
May God rest his soul in peace.
So that's why you insisted none of his books should be burnt.
Well, that and it's just a stupid
there
idea.
Are many reasons not to burn all
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
It was Prior James's last wish for all this to be burned, wasn't it, Remigius?
Yes, yes it was.
God.
You told me.
Classic
about
corruption. Just we'll burn all the documents.
Yes, my bishop.
My bishop, it was not I who sent you the letter. But the man who sent it had the well-being of the church in mind.
Remigius, he told me everything I need to know. Philip, you do not look well. What is the matter? Tell me.
This guy seems like a pretty bad dude, man. There you go. Layla got the hug and Crispy got the... Oh, Stella's getting all the love now. Crispy gives a bear hug to Stella. There you go. Layla tips hat towards Stella. Nice. I love this. Thank you guys for spreading the love. I see you in there, Hoodie. Hoodie giving a hug. Hell yeah. You'll see. Soldiers invaded the priory. Who are these men looking for me? I'll just say soldiers invaded the priory.
Soldiers have invaded the priory.
Invaded? Oh, of course. I have gotten too used to the presence of knights and nobles. The work of a bishop. The reason why
Isn't
these
a bishop
men
like a
are
religious dude
outside
as well?
right now is your letter, Philip.
Not my letter.
As I suspected, it did convince my allies to go against the Earl of Shiring. Now that you have confirmed the authenticity of this document, they will stop at nothing. Earl Bartholomew is a dangerous man. His plan to attack King Stephen is likewise an attack on the church. These allies of mine insisted that their knight should accompany me along with their son, and very soon they will ride against the Earl.
I understand, my bishop.
Philip, I have the feeling that there is a storm rising. Right here, in Kingsbridge. And in the eye of that storm stands one man. You. Around you, things begin moving. Don't they, Remigius?
Yes.
But there is one important thing you have kept from me.
Remigius, dude.
There is, my bishop.
You did not mention that you, Philip, were nominated to be Prior of Kingsbridge. The brothers here will elect their new prior today, will they not?
The election will take place in a few hours, my bishop.
We need a strong prior. James was my friend, but a strong prior he was not. We are in agreement on these matters, are we not, Remigius?
Of course, Right Reverend.
Look, Bishop, you don't get to just
The
choose
bishop
who the fuck wins if that's what
and
you're trying to get
I agreed you should have this.
at. Prior James's Rosary. Okay, let's inspect that. Prior James Rosary. It was found by Sub-Prior Remigius at the river near the spot where Kingsbridge's old prior is believed to have broken into the ice. To this day, James' grave in the cathedral remains empty. The icy stream most likely carried the prior's body away. The monks believe that James was chased onto the ice in the small hours of Christmas Day. Some believe by the devil himself, but who is to tell what happened? For there was no one out on the river that night, aside from Prior James, was there? Philip received the rosary in January of 1136 from Remigius and Bishop Walleran as a token of goodwill and trust on the day of the election of the new prior of Kingsbridge.
Very well. Now, when your distinguished guests arrive, what will be the subject of your first sermon as the new prior of Kingsbridge?
So I'm so confused because they're like talking about a vote, but then they just talk about like it's already happened. You know, it's like, why are we messing with these hypotheticals? I don't understand. Let's see. Stella had hugged all. Let's see what she got. Stella prepares to thumb wrestle all, but ends in a Hey Arnold style wiggle handshake. I got my Hey Arnold. Yes, you did, Stella. I feel like you get it a lot too, which I think that's awesome. I really appreciate that. Mix It Up apparently knows who suggested that one. Let's see. You talk about courage and change. Talk about how a prior is not superior. They don't really know what either of these mean in like the greater context of like the story. Both say I talk about courage and change.
I think what I would talk about is... I beg your forgiveness, but I do not understand.
Most of your brothers agree with me on this matter. Remigius has talked to them. They will vote for you.
As will I. And I will support you in your duties in my role as sub-prior.
A role you have fulfilled wonderfully in the past, Remigius. Wonderfully.
You're so good at being a subordinate.
You will be the new prior of Kingsbridge.
Hell yes.
What a shitty way of doing like a vote. Hey, Brett's giving me a hell yeah. I appreciate that, man. You got a Noah one.
Hell yes.
Another Noah one. Nice. We're on a Noah roll.
The glory of God and to his mercy. The desperate and the hopeless everywhere shall hear our bells. They shall see our towering cathedral. Our
hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Thank you, guys.
Through our actions and our faith, we ourselves shall be such a light to the lost, the hurt, and the suffering on their path to God.
The Earl of Shiring is not in attendance, it seems.
He is not. Shameful. He's busy preparing his seal.
Hell yes.
I trust he does not know we are about to foil his plans, Percy.
Answer the bishop, my husband.
No, he does not expect us, not at all. My men are ready.
So is our son.
Are they gonna assassinate somebody?
Excellent.
Sounds pretty fucking shady if you ask me, dude.
There you are.
So are they gonna assassinate
What's the matter?
the Earl?
Yes. Everyone has a father.
Of Shiring? Or they didn't. Maybe they didn't want. Didn't quite catch all of that. What happened then?
What happened to him?
He died before you were born.
Talking about
How
Jack's
could
dad.
he be my father if he died before I was born?
Babies grow from a seed. The seed comes out of a man's prick and is planted in a woman's cunny. Then the seed grows into
Alright.
a baby in her belly, and when it's ready, it comes out.
I like us to just tell it like it is. Is Tom going to plant a seed in you? Oh God, why did you never tell me about father? Let's say that one, not the Tom part.
Why did you never tell me? About father, I mean.
I needed you to be older. Trust me, once the time is right, I will tell you everything. I promise.
What was my father's name?
Jack, the same as you. They called him Jack Sherberg.
So, if there's another Jack, I can tell people that I'm Jack Jackson?
You can. People don't always call you what you want them to, but you can try.
Jack
What
Jackson.
is that?
It's a fucking host,
Jack,
dude.
find the others, then hide and don't come out till I tell you.
How horrible would that be? Oh, it's William, dude. This William guy seems like a fucking douche, man. Are you kidding me? I am henceforth identifying vaginas as a cunny. There you go, Brett. I'm gonna allow that. It got both vaginas and cunny on that one. That's funny. That's one way to do birds and the bees. Yeah, exactly. She was very straightforward with that. Very straightforward. That's kind of funny. Oh, nice. I love seeing you guys chatting in the chat. Hell yeah. Let's see what you did. You have become Prior of Kingsbridge. Walleran does as you asked. His allies in Hamleys attack Earl's castle.
Phrasing?
As I asked that? What? Yeah, there you go for the phrasing. Oh, that's weird. Why is it saying the channel is tier 1 sub only? What? That's weird. Because you are a sub? Automod, you're drunk. Because you did the thing. Apparently there's something that's broken in there. Sorry about that message, Brett. Just ignore it. Alright, let's see here. You did not tell Bishop Walleran about Francis's involvement, so I tried to save Francis. Francis has that baby, so he probably needs to stay out of the firing range of that bishop dude. Okay, the thief you reported, Brother Marcus, fled the priory after a severe caning. I wish I didn't report him. I think I just didn't know what else to do at that point in the game. And I was like, well, this is an option. But I don't like Remigius, so I never really wanted to report it to him. I should have reported it to Cuthberg. I think I could have reported it to him. They were his keys. Alright, Chapter 5. The Man in the Flames.
Oh, there are at least 200 of them at the river.
Knights again? What colors do they wear?
There's a big bonk in the bot.
They're not knights, Philip.
Bonk, bonk. Need a rolled up newspaper.
They say they cannot pay.
It is all right, Brother Paul.
I told them that there's a toll.
Refugees?
Who is your leader?
I got one
Who
old
will
man is
speak
preventing
for
them
you?
from getting off that bridge.
For us, monk. We were chased from every village.
They are outlaws.
We are no outlaws.
Outlaws were in-laws.
We come from Earl's Castle.
They killed our men! My child! They killed my child!
Oh, God.
God. We cannot feed you. We barely have enough for ourselves.
Can't feed them. We will give them shelter.
We will give them shelter.
Philip, we have not enough room.
That doesn't sound very pious of you,
We will give
Remigius.
you all shelter, all of you.
Are there a bunch of abandoned homes out there in the village?
More to give. More? We've given away almost all the food we have.
He said he wished he
poor
had more.
people eat tomorrow.
Before they came here, they fed themselves. They worked. Surely they can do that again.
Yeah, let's start another society thing going, huh?
There are more coming. Word is spreading fast.
What do we do now, Philip?
We delegate.
Give me the rest of the bread.
But...
Hello.
Yeah, Philip.
Hey, what's up, Noah? How's it going, man? The last bread we have. They gave it to me? Oh, shit, dude. Thanks, man. I never had a cat, but I heard spraying water in their faces like a dog's rolled up newspaper. Is that true? Yeah, I think it's just spraying water on them. It doesn't have to be in their face. And I think in their face is actually like a rude thing to do, I would say. But if you just put like some water in a spray bottle and just spray it at them and get them wet, because they just don't like being wet, right? And so yeah, it'll make them run away really fast. So get them with a little spray, like a little squirt gun. Cats hate that. That's definitely if you want a cat to like get off of your couch or whatever, and you got like a little spray gun of water, you can just squirt it once or twice, and the cat will get off that fucking couch. Hey, it's Yuna. Hey, what's up, Yuna? Hey, I just want to say it was really fun hanging out with you the other night. Watching some Yakuza, and really it was my first introduction to Wordle. I watched Yuna play Wordle the other night. It was pretty cool. I'd never really actually gotten into it. I've heard about it. It looks like it's actually pretty fun. Crispy said, I have never tried it, but one of my cats loves being bonked. So being bonked doesn't really work on your cat then, huh? Sorry, I'm late. I've been debating whether getting an external HDD or getting Google one gigabyte or just Google One cloud storage. I mean, the cloud storage is pretty nice, man. You know, because an external hard drive, that could, you know, fail on you, right? But usually with the cloud storage, I think they have redundancies. I guess you'd have to do like some research to make sure that that's true. But I think a lot of cloud storage services have redundancies so that your data is even safer. So it might be better to do that, you know? But I guess I don't know how expensive it is. But maybe that's something to think about. All right, buddy. Speak to you tomorrow. Sounds good, Aaron. We'll see you tomorrow, bud. Have a good night. Thanks for dropping by. Thank you for dropping by. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely going to be trying to drop by more often, you know? You're a blast to hang out with. You got some cool peeps in your community, and I like it. So do you stream on a different account than you watch on, Yuna? Because I thought it was a different name on your stream. So if you want, we can shout you out if you like. I don't know how low-key you're keeping it, though, you know. All right, I got the last of the bread. What are we doing with this bread?
Then, help to clean out the empty houses and tend to the injured.
You heard our prior, brothers.
There's just grabs his cross and walks around. Yeah, do you use Discord? Yeah, Yuna was in a community night a couple community nights ago when we did Jackbox last, I think. I stream on Lenua, not entirely low key. Okay, well if you want, I can figure out a way to shout you out. What you think? What I'll do is, if you're cool with it, since you usually watch as Silent Yuna in here, and we know you as Silent Yuna, what I'll do is if anybody shouts out Silent Yuna, I'll put some logic in so that it'll actually shout out your channel that you stream on. And I'll work on that hopefully sometime this week. And so then everybody, I can just ask a mod to shout you out. They'll just shout out Silent Yuna, but it will be your actual streaming account that will be shouted out. So we'll try to get something like that going for you. So there you go. And yeah, Yuna, have you gotten into our new Discord yet? I'm not sure if I saw you in there or not. But we did move Discords because my Discord is we're just trying to combine Discords with the other Strange Planet guys. And so we've made a new one. So I don't know if you've gotten in there yet, but there you go. Noah just posted it. So if you haven't yet, definitely jump in there. You can follow one or many of us. Yes, Strange World. Okay, there you go. Okay, you're already in there then. It sounds like cool. I like Strange World over Strange Planet. Yeah, I reached out to you just making sure you saw it. Okay, cool. Hell yeah. All right, let's see here. Hungry women and children, group of refugees, injured people. I mean, we got bread, so we try to go to the hungry people, right?
How do we deserve this? Why has God forsaken us?
He has not forsaken you.
But our children are sick. Our husbands were killed.
Yeah, it's probably really hard for them to not believe that God has forsaken them. So I just need to, what, give them some bread? Okay, I get that you're crying, but I need to end the prompt so I can do the next thing. Like, all right, lady. Damn it.
Take some bread for your children.
This is not enough.
He has more bread. I saw it.
Please, our children are starving.
Give us bread for our children.
So they'll starve tomorrow?
Earl Bartholomew was a good man. How they humiliated him in front of his children. It was not right.
He will come to help us.
No, woman, they will hang him.
But why?
I don't think they need bread necessarily. Children without parents.
The children are all alone. None of them are crying.
None of them are crying. Poor kids.
It was the Hamleys.
They couldn't get their rotten son married to our young lady.
If there is any justice in the world, the king will punish them.
You think is that why? Did William, because he got rejected, that's why he went to war? 'Cause that's weird. Who else do we give the the bread to? The rest of the bread. I think I put them together and said breast. It's a strange plan. Hey, no problem. You know, strange world works. I get it. I get it. Got some bread here. Hey, there he is. There's bread. I got some bread right over there. Nice one, dude. Let's see. I feel like the kids should have some bread.
Children, take some food. Please, take it. You have to eat. Here, I will put it here. Eat when you're hungry.
I'm just not saying anything. They're just staring at him or something. Yeah, that I wasted on the kids. Group of refugees or injured people. Injured people need food, right?
Take some bread.
Only one loaf of bread for all of us?
In Wiggly they spat on us, and now you want to complain when this monk shows mercy.
Yeah, good point. Thank you.
Thank you, Father.
Please give some to those people over there.
Why did this happen? What did we do
Our children
wrong?
will die in this cold.
Please, let us
Oh God, oh God.
We can work.
No, no, everyone, stop. It can only take so much. Philip's notes on the refugees. Okay, let's read that. Philip's notes about the refugees at Kingsbridge, dated January 1136. I sat with the refugees who had sought shelter at our priory. They told me of horrifying stories. Politically, the seizure of Earl's Castle was a strategic move to support King Stephen. But for these men, women, and children, it was a great tragedy. They told me of William Hamley and 3 other horsemen leading an army of knights. They trampled those who fell, set their houses ablaze, and yelled at them to scream louder. The townspeople fled, with nothing to take with them and nowhere to go. Just hearing about it sent shivers down my spine. If we had not gotten involved, this would not have happened. Crispy says, eat the rich. Have you ever played the Banner Saga, Dom? It's similar to this. I think you'd like it. Yeah, actually, I do like the Banner Saga. Yeah, I played the first Banner Saga. I have not played any of the sequels. I don't know how many. I know there's at least one sequel to it. But that is a game I've always wanted to come back to. And honestly, that's a great idea, Brett. I should actually stream it. Because I played it before I streamed. Because I played the Banner Saga when it came out. I think it was like a Kickstarter back then. That would be a great one for Storytime Tuesday. You know, I'm going to put that on the list. That's a really good one, Brett. So thank you. I'm going to do that right now, actually. Because we can do 1 and 2. Because, yeah, the Banner Saga was a really good story. Very cool. Let me jot it down here real quick. I'd definitely be willing to go through it again, too. Because it's a game that has choices. It's sort of like a Oregon Trail, for those of you who don't know anything about Banner Saga. It's sort of like an Oregon Trail, but it's a lot like this. Like this meets Oregon Trail, and then it also has sort of like a tactical battle situation where it's like tiles and everything, almost like D&D style battle kind of thing. So it's pretty cool. It's really good. It's very well received. I think it won some like awards and everything as well. So good call, Brett. Thank you for saying that. I had not ever thought to put that on my Storytime list, but it's perfect for it. There's 3. Oh, there's 3 of them. Cool. I didn't even know the 3rd one came out. That's awesome. I knew the 2nd one was coming out, but I didn't hear about the 3rd one. Fuck yeah, dude. Hello, crispy fellow Aussie. Yes, we got a couple Aussies in there. I love having you guys here. I think it's so cool. It just tickles me to know that you're all the way across the world and we're still hanging out. The crosstalk made it seem more realistic. Yeah, crosstalk is an art. It's a bit of an art, man. It's something they used to do in movies too, like back in the 80s, and then they stopped doing it in like the 90s and the early 2000s. But it really does, like when people use it now, like sometimes you'll see it every once in a while used in movies pretty well, and it really does. It feels very authentic and real, because that's what happens in real life, right? There's usually like a lot of cross-talking and stuff. And I think sometimes we just get so caught up with trying to make things clear and, I guess as clear as enough to say, that we end up losing some of that realism. You know, so I think that's a good point to make, Stella, for sure. I agree.
Philip, we are running out of room.
Have you done as I told you?
We have cleared out the houses and put up fires. All houses are occupied, and our brothers are treating the sick and injured.
Good.
There is still some room in the guest house and in the dormitory. Tomorrow, we will open the cathedral. We need all the room we can get.
Who's this?
Philip?
Yes?
The Tom?
I am Tom, Master Builder.
Tom Builder.
I'd like to rebuild your northwest tower.
Dear
Nice.
God, they look even worse than the others. Like they haven't eaten in days.
They just don't stop coming, do they?
I have worked on Salisbury Cathedral. My last employer was the Earl of Shiring himself. I know my craft. If you let your tower collapse, it may tear down parts of the nave. Hire me, and I'll make it strong again.
Repairs are expensive, but helping refugees is more important. I'll say that.
Do you not see how many there are in need? They need help as much as you do.
They all followed a profession once. They all want to work.
What is Tom gonna say to
A
that?
child. You are raising a child.
Yeah, he knows it's his baby,
My brother
right?
found Jonathan in the woods and brought him here. The poor boy would have frozen to death if it hadn't been for God's great mercy.
Jonathan.
Look, I am sorry,
Somebody else
but
named
all
his
I can
kid.
offer you is a place to sleep.
I'll accept. But I'd rather earn it. We didn't come here to beg.
Ask God then. That wouldn't be begging, it'd be prayer.
All right, Remedius. All right, dude.
You remember what I told you about the kindness of monks? Ask God. That wouldn't be begging, it would be prayer.
Oh, I will pray. I will pray for a thunderbolt to strike the church and level it to the ground.
Where's his son, Agnes or whatever?
I wonder if they refused us because of me.
I don't think so. Can we go home? Do they know you? Why can't Tom repair their church?
Why can't Tom repair their church?
Because these monks want to hold on to their coin as long as they can.
Well, they can't see that it's about to collapse. If it did, I'd have worked for a lifetime. But no, they believe it can all be held together by prayer.
Can we go home? Do they know you? We'll say, do they know you?
Do they know you?
I used to live close to here, so it is possible.
Maybe that monk will change his mind. He seemed nice.
Philip's nice.
He won't. I could see it in his eyes. He's a stubborn one.
Can I look around a bit?
Yes, but don't stroll too far. Be cautious of those monks.
Where is Agnes? Or whatever his name was.
I told you the baby would be safe.
What baby?
Monks may be whips, but they take care of their
Wait,
own.
does Martha or whatever not know that that's her little brother? Her baby brother there?
I guess there are
I think she
worse
said, what
things
baby?
than running up close to God.
No, I thought Pillar of the Earth is a JRPG with turn-based. I never expected story-driven. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not a JRPG at all. It's a point-and-click adventure. It's more like Deponia, if you're familiar with Deponia.
You have to be careful.
It's from the same people who made
Never
Deponia.
know that you're his father.
Okay, they're like, yeah, you can go wherever you want. But then they just talk for forever. Okay.
Cathedral would fall apart.
Like, are you going to let the player do stuff or not? You can't let me walk away when there's people still talking, dude. Come on. Let's see. Door. Big door. I like how it's like this is from Jack's perspective. So instead of like door to the cloister, it just says door. Big door. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, Deponia. Okay, so yeah, this is from the same people who made Deponia. But this is actually based off of a book series that was also made into a movie. So, you know, if we end up really liking it, I've said that I think I might have a little watch party in my section of our Discord. And we'll try checking out the movie. Just gonna walk all the way over to it just to look at it.
Fall over already.
He kicks it. That's funny. Old monk.
I am not a ghost, little redhead, even if I am at death's door. If you go first, I will put you in the ground. It's what I do. I'll make it a nice grave. You'll like it.
He's
but
not a
you
monk, he's
must
just a...
dig me one, too.
He's a gravedigger.
When my time comes. Agreed?
I agree.
That's good. Good. You must not be afraid to die. Death is not the end. There is more after. That's the secret. That is what all this here is about. You see?
Okay. Oh, I was confused with Pillars of Eternity. Oh, Pillars of Eternity. Okay. Yeah, I've never played Pillars of Eternity, but I have heard of that. Yeah, that's an RPG, right? I think I've seen screenshots of it before. I think I've seen it on Steam. But yeah, I can see that. Yeah, the Pillars of got you there. Hey, it's even Pillars of, and then a word that starts with the E, so I get it. Well, hopefully you're enjoying this so far. If you want, you know, I can give if anybody wants a recap or whatever, I can give recaps of the story so far. If you guys just want to use it's a exclamation point recap to use the command, or you can just straight up ask me, whatever you guys want. I'd be happy to let people know what's going on. It's been mostly like a slow burn and a lot of build up, so there's not really a shit ton of small details, because a lot of it's just been sort of like atmosphere and stuff. So we're spending a lot of time with that. Path around the back. Let's go around back. Jack is wandering off. Can we talk to Philip? I think Philip's in there. Nope. No, it's okay. Okay, right on. If you ever want it in any game, feel free to do so. Come on, Jack, that's someone's grave, dude. He just straight up kicks it. I think it's the former prior's grave. He's an empty grave, I think. But.
Who are you? Ah, you're one of the refugees from Earl's Castle, aren't you?
No, I'm from the forest. Yes. I'll say no, I'm from the forest. Fuck it.
Henro.
Henro. What's up, Lemur? How's it going, man?
Forest? I saw you. You must be a refugee. Don't lie about it. We monks do not do things like lying.
Well, you do things like fucking assuming I'm lying, you piece of shit. Let's see if I need right now. It seems they are struggling to find food. Yes, there you go. Yeah, you got it, Una. You don't need any recaps. You got a good hold on what's going on here. I feel like we've seen some things so far that will... Oh, yeah, we can think about stuff. I totally forgot that that's a part of this game. All right, hold on. Oh, I don't have my little overlay here. One sec. I wonder why I don't have the overlay. Uh-oh, did I forgot? I think I forgot to plug in my pedal. 1 second, guys. Hold on. Got it. There we go. There's my little overlay now. Push the button, then it works. Now we've got our thinking voice. Hell yeah. What's up, Lemur? How you doing, man? What you doing tonight? Playing some more Elden Ring, buddy? I feel like I'm getting pretty close to the end of Elden Ring. Pretty good. How are you doing? Doing good, dude. Doing good. We're looking for some food in the game right now, pretty much, as Jack. But yeah, and Lemur, if you want me to give you a recap, just let me know, man. But yeah, let's go ahead and think about the slab. I totally forgot we could think in this game. Slabs. They put planks in the ground. Do they practice shooting here? You're gonna think about the monk. Why is he so scared? Doesn't he live here? Let's talk to these monks, or we gotta think about them. More monks. Mother told me to keep away from them. They're dangerous. It's kind of funny to think of monks as being dangerous when they're supposed to be pretty passive people. I guess we'll go in the store.
I will not change my mind on this matter. We will help them, all of them.
Philip. During the chapter meeting, I realized how much anger is in me.
Do you truly think so, Brother Remigius?
Yes, but that does not mean that you can ignore my rightful doubts. As sub-prior, I demand an answer. How could we ever help all these people?
I still hear anger in you. You have a long way to go. And remember, I will make sure that you will not unleash your anger on our novices anymore.
What if they start stealing from us? Think of the holy relics in our cathedral.
They won't.
There are other ways to prevent stealing.
I will send away anyone whom I find inside the cathedral when there is no sermon.
Good. I will see that you stand by your word.
Because you can punish people without, like, fucking whacking them and caning them, dude. That's what Remigius does, dude. He doesn't give a shit. He said, yeah, I haven't played in, like, 5 days, so I'm getting my fix now. Sounds good, man. Hell yeah. Well, let's think about the nice monk, Philip. There he is. He looks tired. Is he running away too?
Hey, what are you doing here?
Remigius here is right. This is no place for children.
We should put up a sign.
Now I remember her.
What is it now, Remigius?
He remembers my mom?
This woman. She came with the builder.
Yes?
She is not a refugee.
What do you mean?
So she's an outlaw.
She's an outlaw. She's been here in the past. Prior James warned me about her. She's
What did she
not from
do?
Earl's Castle. She's from the forest.
But her husband?
I doubt they are married.
Young man?
Uh-oh.
Are you not the builder's son?
No, I'm not.
What's your name?
Jack Builder, Jack Jackson. I want to say Jack Jackson because that is what the character said earlier. He'd call himself. Let's just say Jack Jackson. Jack Jackson. I want to know, what did his mom do?
Jack Jackson.
Son of Jack. Well then, you may go now.
He is not the builder's son. I knew it. He is her son. And of a man called Jack.
God, Remigius is such a douche.
Fornicators, that's what they are.
Fornicators.
That woman must be expelled from Kingsbridge.
I had no idea.
No, child outside of wedlock. Oh, God. So what did she do, though? Let's just go to the store. No.
Oh, I wish someone would just tear that cathedral down so we could start afresh.
That would require a miracle, and I really don't know a thing about them.
I'm so tired.
Come, I'll sing you a lullaby. Actually, it's Jack's favorite. A lark caught in a hunter's net sang sweeter then than ever, as if the falling melody might wing and net dissever. At dusk the hunter took his prey, the lark his freedom never. All birds and men are sure to die, but songs may live forever.
Whoa. Right. What is this in front of our face? It's like a wood plank here? I don't remember seeing this before when we were in the cathedral. Some cobwebs and stuff. Maybe it's because we're Jack, we kind of look at things a little bit differently. We have a slightly different perspective. I don't know. Candle? Many candles. But not enough to brighten everything. The room is that big. Water bowl. It's made of stone. There's water inside. What for?
Why is the bowl on the pedestal? Do people drink here? Why is the bowl...
Should we drink here? Maybe. Child's lullaby? Scary. Yeah, but the subject matter of the song, yeah, I hear you, man. That lullaby was a bit creepy, yeah. it's like it's a nice melody, but maybe change up the words a little bit if you want to sing a kid to sleep with that stuff, right? That's funny. What else we got in here? The candles, yeah, we got a lot of candles. Already clicked on one of them. Slabs. Let's think about slabs. Like the ones outside, only these lie flat. A chair, but no table. Maybe they eat off the floor? A little bowl. Do they eat here? Crack in the wall. The church is broken. But then, why did the monk refuse? Maybe it's still not enough. Just took the candle, dude. Okay. Interesting. Staircase down. We can go down to the cellar. I don't know why we would, but let's try it. Okay, can we open it? Nope.
It won't move.
We probably don't want to be down there anyways, Jack, to be honest. I see a stone man lying on a slab. Is this their god they always ramble about? Alright, let's get back out of here. Like the game provide indicators of which you can interact. Oh yeah, for sure. When it comes to point and clicks, Una, yeah, I really like that this game has that. All I have to do is hold space, and it shows me all the things I can interact with. Because like, I'm not a fan of like hide and seek games is usually what I call them, you know, where it's just like, oh, there's something on the screen, you gotta figure out which one thing you gotta click. Like, I'm not a huge fan of that, dude. It can be so rough. It just depends on the game though, because I feel like in Lamplight City, you know, they have that in Lamplight City where they don't show you what to click on, and that actually really helps there because you're supposed to be investigating anyway, you know, so it's part of an investigation period to actually look for clues. So, you know, it just depends on the game, I guess, but definitely, I love it that this game has that. I'm totally with you on that. Let's see. This way was staircase up. Let's go up. Yeah, especially since this one's so story-based, you know, it's like, really, I just want to know what the story is, so I don't need to, like, spend time hunting through trying to figure out what to click. Missing out on content, you know? Nest. An abandoned bird's nest. Made from rope and wood chips. What else we got? Window? It's so high! But there's another roof underneath. Writing. Someone carved something in here. Like I used to do in our cave. Okay. And one interesting thing, too, about the game, as far as indicators go, you know, is, you see how, like, it's got the little circle on nest? And this, it has, like, the circle and then the two half circles. And they're both, like, white. That means that I can think about it because the right side is lit up in white, and I can also do something with it because the left side is also lit up in white. And what that it corresponds to is what click. So if I right click on it, I think about it. So the right side is, you know, lit up for the right click, and it's left click to do something with. So the left side's also lit up. So that's a nice indicator as well too. These subtle little things, you know, they help.
Very, very dry.
Very, very dry, huh? Maybe good tinder to be lighting on fire. Ooh, right? You know, hell yeah. Inscription, inspect. Inscription in the attic of Kingsbridge Cathedral, found in 1136. Getmund et filias Christianus fecit. 1066 to 1077. Hora fugit facta menent. Fugit means to, like, displace, I think. I only know that because we have a function that we use at work called tempus fugit, and it's tempus is time, and fugit is, like, displacement or to move, I think. So it's, like, move in time, tempus fugit. Because it's all Latin here. Kind of want to see if we can't look up a translation for what this is. Let's see. Let's see. Get G-Y-T-M-U-N-D at this Christianus. Well, I can see that one's probably like Christian or something like that. Christianus or Christianity, and then Hora Fugit Facta Manet. Let's see what this says. Gitmund and his son Christian made the hour flee. The deeds remain. That's what it says. So the last thing is the deeds remain. No. I need to not translate so much of it at once. Let's try this first. I thought it was obvious where it ended, but it wasn't. Gitmund and his son Christian is the first part. Okay. And then the last thing is the deeds remain. It must be. The hour flies, the deeds remain. Hour flies. So fugia is fly, I guess, in this context, perhaps. Interesting. Oh, that's funny. It's even putting that in the translation. So it's like, I guess it's saying that the things that this guy and his son did remain. Their deeds remain, right? It's something that they did. Is that maybe what it's trying to say? Because it shows like a time period too, 1066 to 1077. That was when Gitmund and his son maybe built a cathedral or something, and the cathedral is what remains, so their deeds remain, I guess, perhaps. Interesting. Glad I looked up the translation. Beef cheek is on. Now I wait 7 hours. Oh shit. Oh, there you go. Is that so? That's like a slow cooking type of thing, huh? You put that in the old crock pot, or how do you prepare that or cook that? Crispy. Oh, I didn't do anything to the window yet. Take a gander. Oh, yeah, see the left side went gray. That means I can't click on it again. Huh. And the nest is just dry, huh? It's almost like I might need it later. We'll see. I'm supposed to find a way to help Tom. You think I'll help Tom by burning down the entire thing? Oh, do I have the candle? I do have the candle. You guys see what I'm seeing here? You know what I mean? So, set it and forget it in the slow cooker. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about, crispy. Probably like eating a leather boot if you just pan fry it. Yeah, I can see that. Some beef cheek. Yeah, you really want it to sit for a long time, huh? So it kind of softens up after a while. Arson, says Hoodie. Yeah, exactly. Arson, you caught me. You caught me, Hoodie. Because I feel like that's probably what we're trying to do. We're trying to help Jack, or not trying to help Jack. Jack's trying to help Tom out. Tom wants to rebuild Cathedral. Cathedral needs rebuilt if it's burnt down. But it's just like, given the greater context, you know, because we're the audience, we get to see everything that's happening. So we know that there's a war on, that there's a bunch of refugees out there, everybody needs like food and shelter and stuff. How the fuck is burning a cathedral down a good fucking idea? Answer, it's not a good idea, but maybe it's what Jack needs to do. I don't know, should we try it? Should we just go try it? Let's see if that's the answer here. Because the fact that he says it's dry and that we can pick up that candle, I think is not a coincidence. We got like an air source. This is for fresh oxygen for the fire. We got the tinder. We got the flame, dude. Do it for Tom. Do it for Mother. Don't do it. Who do we do it for, guys? Because I think we're doing it, right? We're doing it. But are we going to do it for Tom or are we doing it for Mother? I feel like... Oh, I kind of feel like we do it for Mother, but it's just Remigius is the one that's lame. Well, I guess... Okay, so in Jack's eyes, he saw Philip agree to what Remigius was saying about his mom, right? And they were treating him almost like an animal in that way, because they weren't really acknowledging him or anything like that. They're just talking about how she's an outlaw. So it says either. I think we do it for Mother. Because of how shitty they're being with her as an outlaw. And they didn't even explain why she's an outlaw. But they were pretty shitty about her a little bit ago. And you'd think that would be like the freshest thing in Jack's mind. So let's do it for Mother.
If they need to build a new cathedral, Tom will get work. And we can stay here. Just like Mother wanted.
So we'll light it on fire. Perfect logic. Alright, better get the fuck out of here, dude. We want to be long gone from here. You think they got a forensics team that's going to figure out it was Jack? We can think about the big door. Let me out! Let me out! Oh, are we going to be stuck in here? Are we not going to be able to get out? Oh, we just lit this shit on fire, dude. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a door. Oh no. Oh no, guys, we're stuck in here!
What?
Oh no.
So much smoke!
Oh god! Jack!
I can barely breathe.
Should we go down to the basement? It's the only other place I can think to go. Hot air rises, so maybe the smoke won't come down here? Still can't open it. Yeah, there you go. Noah's got the fire in his eyes. This room is a trap. I must get up again before the roof collapses. So I have to get to the top is what he's saying. Go up where we just created the fire? What the fuck, dude? Yes, Stella. Oh no! Oh, somebody came out of there. What the fuck, dude? Do they know it's on fire, man?
There's a breeze coming from the back.
Yeah, that's where it's getting all of its fucking fuel, dude. I don't know if you know how fires work there, little buddy. I need to get out! Got some fire there we can think about. Let's think about that fire. I need to get out! Okay, that makes sense, that makes sense. Hole in the wall. Climb down. What the fuck, dude? Who's that?
It is you. By God and the devil.
Is that James, dude?
They sent you back to punish
That's the previous prior, I think.
I told them
The one
we
they thought
must
died.
repent for what we did to you. To all of them. For my sins. Cast me into the lake of fire.
So he's super guilty about something, huh? There's something that he did. That's what it sounds like what he was saying. Francis, my dear brother.
My dear brother, only 2 days have passed since you left our priory. Much has happened in these 2 days. Many desperate men, women, and children have found refuge here.
What? Still, right? I mean, it has to be him, right? Because he's talking all kind of crazy like that, you know, talking about the devil and shit. Looks like he was seeing shit. That's why I'm thinking that must be James, because they said they never found his body. All they did is find his rosary. Next to some broken ice. So, I think maybe he was thinking about killing himself, though. I don't know. That could still be true. Francis is responsible. Francis is not responsible. Say that.
The Earl of Shiring was arrested. His castle taken by my bishop's allies. The people that we shelter were driven from that castle. Francis, I know this was not your fault, but I, myself, cannot but feel responsible for their fate.
Philip's thinking he should just let him burn all the papers in.
A couple has come to seek shelter at our priory. Remigius tells me the woman is a witch. Even if that is not true, they seem to live in sin.
Why, because she had a kid and that's fucking sin to you? Fuck you, dude. I'll send them away. I will let them stay. I will let them stay.
Remigius said to expel them for their act against God, but I decided against it. They might speak their vows as soon as opportunity is offered.
Because I thought it was all supposed to be about forgiveness or whatever, you know? They're like, no, no chance to forgive. Fucking just kill her, send her out in the fucking cold. So pious, so pious. Yes, God is great, God is good. Tell Francis about the baby. Yeah, tell him about the baby.
Milius and Cuthbert have taken it upon themselves to feed the baby. They called it Jonathan, the gift of God.
The gift of Tom, the builder.
Johnny Eightpence was right. He loves goat milk. A gift of God, and yet someone gave up on him. I will not give up on him, or on anyone else.
Hell yeah, Philip.
Not on us either, brother, even if the hope for my own redemption is as small and frail as Jonathan is. I pray that this letter finds you in good health. In consideration of my own, I ask that you not talk about our parents again. One must let these things rest.
The fire's blazing.
I've made my peace and won't hear any more of it.
Philip's gonna flip his shit when he finds out that place on fire. The thing is, I feel like no one's gonna know that
only 3 in
the
Earl
prior
Robert's
dude
employ
came.
can read. One of them is my brother. Your brother, Philip.
Yeah, open that window, dude. Take a good whiff. How would he not have smelt it by now? You know what I mean?
What? What is that?
By God. Save yourselves! The Saint! We must save the Saint! Fire! The whole roof is in flames!
My God!
Don't go in there! Adolphus! The Saint! We must save him! No!
The Saint? What is that?
Don't go!
Holy shit. Man, that thing caved in. Is Jack okay? Aftermath.
While the monks and refugees cleaned up, I kept hidden. I hadn't expected that a magnificent building like this could so utterly collapse. That the ignorant little boy that I had been could so easily turn it back into a pile of dirty stones. I knew then that I had done something wrong, and no one could ever find out.
There's Tom's staff there.
Prior Philip, I had the site cleared. It should be safe now.
Good work. Thank you, Master Builder. This concludes a very long night then.
Yeah, I bet they didn't even sleep that
many
night.
People left already. They asked me to thank you for your kindness. They're sorry for what happened.
Well, they should thank God for his mercy. No one got hurt, no one died.
Are you sure about that?
Monks and 11 novices, all accounted for. No one's missing.
Is that the guy you already thought was dead?
Milius and Cuthbert even saved our saint from the crypt.
Do you know what caused this?
It's God's punishment. It was the devil's work. Someone set fire to the roof. It's God's punishment, I guess. I don't know.
It's God's punishment.
Or maybe not. Oh, no one got hurt. The books were saved. Even the bones of your saint were unharmed. Maybe this happened for a reason.
What do you mean?
Here.
Good job.
Thanks.
Let me show you something.
Thanks, Brett. Good job. I did a pretty good job burning that shit down. What now? Current location aftermath. Let's see. We're okay. We're Philip now because we can use the word of God to see what he thinks about the builder. No, that didn't work. Is that left click?
I was blind and I want to see.
Okay, what do we think about builder Tom? Nice stream tonight. Gonna have to jump off. It's 10 a.m. Hey, I totally get it, Brett. Thanks for hanging out, man. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you're having a good time, dude. You have a good night, man, and we'll see you next time. Hope you sleep well. He was a great help tonight. He and everyone else. The child was not hurt, but he seems thoughtful. He's been through a lot.
I want you to look through the loop on top. Tell me, what do you see?
Inverness Cathedral, debris, dawn.
I see dawn.
Right. Prior, I am deeply sorry about what happened to your church, but you must remain steadfast. No, you're only seeing the sunrise because you're facing east, straight east.
No, that was a weird...
Like a church. Now,
Hello?
I know you have no money, and that helping people is more important, but we could start right here. Take the stones we've got, and the people who want to help.
So, what is it I am looking at, Tom Builder?
It's the aisle of your new cathedral.
Hell yeah, it's what Tom's always wanted.
I see it. I see now.
What do you see? Can I see? No. Guess the answer is no. What you did, you were in favor of taking the refugees in. You agreed to bury Arnoldus after his death. Because of you, the monks know that Tom and Ellen are unmarried. Although Philip learned the truth about Ellen, she is allowed to stay. You burned the cathedral for Ellen. You inspired Philip to rebuild Kingsbridge Cathedral. Seems like all is well that ends well, huh? Nobody died in the fire except for maybe James, but everybody thought he was already dead, so nobody died. Alright, there we go. All's well that ends well. Tom gets to build his cathedral. He's always wanted to build. What's happening now? A little bit of music. Pretty quiet. There we go. Winchester. Oh, look
A
at that.
few weeks later, I received an invitation from Bishop Waleran. In Winchester, we and Waleran's allies were to meet King Stephen himself.
The king himself?
The bishop seemed assured that because we had helped the king, Stephen would support us in return. And that with his help, we would be able to rebuild Kingsbridge Cathedral.
Because it sounds like pretty much from our perspective, our character's perspective, we don't really care who rules. You know, we're just kind of getting caught up in the dust storm created by these people warring, right?
Ali, it's them. Over there. The Hamleys.
Again, thank you for your assistance in Kingsbridge, my son.
We have to thank you. Without you, we wouldn't be here today. Right, Mother?
Of course. Well, don't just stand there. Walk out with me, but very calmly. We can't let them see us.
It's that princess girl.
Oh, children, pardon me.
That was Philip. Philip, you don't know who you just ran into, my dude.
One more.
Hell yeah, Bagpipe City. Yeah, you're right, man. Sounded pretty good.
Good morning.
Bishop Henry.
Just seen your stream getting a boost. Oh, you saw it? Thanks, Stitches. Fuck yeah, man. That's awesome. Hell yeah. It said it was going to give us 800 suggestions because of that boost earlier. I'm glad you saw it. Hell yeah. Welcome in.
No, leave the talking to me. King Stephen is my brother, after all. Let us make haste. My brother is an early riser.
It's like everybody's, or every like monk's brother is like a nobleman. The Hamleys. Oh, that was a really quick title. What a
We must make
Stephen
haste.
King of the English, Worcestershire, whatever.
England is full of game. No comparison to Normandy. This country's still wild.
This is Wayleran Bygod, the Bishop of Kingsbridge.
Wayleran, I remember you. We've met before.
And Percy Hamley.
My king. He brought Bartholomew to justice. And it's not the first time he's helped me. He has Norman blood in him. We should hunt together someday.
Indeed, sire.
Should hang together some days, what I heard there.
Bartholomew, on the other hand, will not leave the jail alive.
Percy Hamley did not do it without help, my lord. It was I who told him of the plot against you.
And now you come to be rewarded as well. I see.
Well, I mean, maybe we should be rewarded as Philip because we are the one that gave the letter to him, or we got it to him. Not just these guys, me either, Chris. Yeah, with you.
He asks for our church.
I take it your church cannot afford to rebuild that cathedral, Henry. Neither can the crown.
I, or rather Bishop Wayleran, had an idea. You could give the Earl of Shiring's lands to the Bishop of Kingsbridge to finance the rebuilding of the cathedral.
I like the idea. But Percy and his men were the ones who took Earl's Castle, not Bishop Wayleran. Right, Percy?
Yes, my king.
He knows the area, and he will be a loyal Earl, will you not?
Of course, my king.
You ought to give thanks to God first. God made you king.
Don't go on like that, Henry. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
When you do that.
That's a hilarious response to that.
A long way to this throne. A long way.
You can tell he's not all that religious, eh?
Now I will hunt.
My Lord King, I thank you for being willing to reconsider the future of the Shiring earldom.
When shall we hear your decision?
Tomorrow. Bring my bow. Tell the men we hunt.
Beautiful people. What's up, Shyla? How's it going? Good to see you. They give me Frollo vibes. Who's Frollo? Am I even saying that right?
Wayleran and I have much to discuss.
All right. But what can I do to help?
Well, my brother asked me to get a confession from the traitor Bartholomew. A confession would be helpful against those who believe Bartholomew's arrest was unjust, and it may help us to convince my brother to forget all about his promise to Percy Hamley.
So what, we're gonna fucking torture the dude? Bishop Henry and the confession for Bartholomew may help us. Oh, Bartholomew was, okay, he was that Earl from earlier that we were talking to. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was the same guy. Okay, now we know that. Hey, what's up, Shaw? How you doing tonight? What are you up to? Have you seen The Hunchback, Disney? Oh, yeah. That's funny, Disney? yeah, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yeah, I've seen it. I don't remember the characters from it, though, so I saw that about 25 years ago. So, yeah, I'm sorry. He must be a character from that, I guess. I'm having a bit of a rough one today. Oh, I'm sorry, Shyla. Waiting on food and then into the studio. Okay. Well, hopefully food helps cheer you up a little bit, make your day a little bit better. How was your day? Oh, my day was good. It was good. Nothing to complain about too much, really. I mean, maybe there's some things I could complain about, but I don't need to complain about them. I just had like some work done in my bathroom that's left a giant hole in my ceiling. It's not very flattering, so I could complain about that, but I'm not going to. Fried rice. Hell yeah, fried rice sounds good. I like some fried rice. Right, let's see here. So, get a confession from Bartholomew? Well. Judge Claude Frollo is my favorite Disney villain because of how realistic he is compared to the real world. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I don't remember much from Hunchback. That's got to be one of the least watched Disney movies I think I have, or that I know of, I guess. Well, can't be the least watched because a lot of the new ones I haven't watched, so... but at least out of that era, I suppose. Not the guy that... molests Esmeralda, or no? Probably, dude. It sounds like he's a bad dude. Probably. He is the archdeacon. Oh, I see. So he's sort of like one of those higher ups in the churches. I get why you get that vibe then. Okay, I get that. I get that. The creepy old man, probably. Should we just look up this guy? Is that what we should do? Let's see. Let's just look him up. Frollo. Hunchback. There he is. Okay, there you go. I recognize that character. He definitely, I get it. He definitely has like a similar like facial structure. I feel like to even some of the guys in this game. Is that him from Kingdom Hearts? I don't know. This looks kind of 3D, so I thought maybe it was Kingdom Hearts. Who knows? Isn't there a Hunchback world in Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, definitely. I definitely see what you mean, Crispy. 100%. It's like fucking sniffs her scarf. I watched this as an adult and like felt gross. Yeah, really? That's funny. There you go. Yes, that one. There you go. The weird bony face man. There you go. Yeah, he's got a lot of features. I feel like that's one thing that they do in animations. If you want something to look more ugly, basically, you just add more features, it seems like. Just more lines and stuff on the face, you know? It makes people look uglier because there's just like, they're not super simplified like anime girls are, you know? That sort of thing. He has gray hair and he totally lusts after a gypsy lady. Which seems weird, I guess, because wouldn't they have like looked down on gypsies, though? I mean, I guess I don't really know, to be honest, but I just would have assumed. I don't know. I just feel like the church hated everybody, at least at some point. Let's see here. So we're Philip. Let's think about some stuff.
A grand castle fit for a king. Francis said castles are like warships. Ships for when the floods are conflict rise, or ships for when the floods of conflict rise.
Think about the bishop.
They hardly ever look at me. Maybe they feel as lost here as I do. Court respects power, not faith.
Another group of nobles.
Now they all talk. Francis says at court words are weapons. Wish Francis was here. Were they loyal to the old king? Are they loyal to the new king? Do they have a choice?
I would say no, they don't have a choice. It sounds like a group of knights.
So many colors. Knights from all over England. The Normandy for sure.
I think he wanted to eradicate gypsies. Okay, that sounds more on brand. But he was lusting for Esmeralda, right? Which, I mean, that sounds pretty on brand too, right? You want what you can't have, I guess. So weird. Now when he was singing into the fire, he wanted her box for sure. Yeah, I don't doubt it, dude. I don't doubt it. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie, but I believe it. I believe every word.
Ah, Philip.
What is it?
About Bartholomew's confession. Let's ask about it.
About Bartholomew's confession.
Maybe you can get him to confess.
I do not believe my prior can do more than you could, Henry.
Perhaps he knows he will die, no matter what he says.
Okay, you guys are a lot of help.
Please excuse me. Of course.
Percy Hamley will have the earldom of Shiring.
But would he make a good Earl?
Who cares? Stephen wanted the throne for 20 years. Now that he has it, he must be loyal to those who are loyal to him.
Who knows? Maybe Percy will make a good Earl.
From what I've heard, Lady Hamley pulls the strings.
Lady Hamley, you say? I was only like 9 and I wanted to have a box like hers, so... Pretty fancy box.
From what I heard, this is about the cathedral in Kingsbridge. It burned down.
Yes.
Then the king should help in some manner, but not by giving away English land to the church.
Did you not say Bishop Henry was the richest man in England? Then why is he not paying for the cathedral?
Good question.
God has very tight purse strings, it seems.
Fat purse with fucking tight strings, apparently. And Straight but Shell from El Dorado did something to me. That was that main love interest in El Dorado, is what you're saying? I think I remember that character for sure. I like that movie. El Dorado is a good movie. Castle Gate, let's think about that.
Winchester is a strange place. So many people. Hope I find my way back to the guest house.
Okay, so if I go into the keep...
Tomorrow, the king will announce his decision. Until then, they won't allow a simple monk like me into the keep.
Okay, talk to them. We haven't talked to the knights yet.
Bartholomew and his followers would have only been the first wave. Robert of Gloucester remains, and he will attack.
And that's what you keep telling us. Maybe because the king likes to hear that you share his worries about Robert of Gloucester.
Robert of Gloucester wants to see his sister on the throne. He will attack. And the Welsh will fight on his side. You mark my words.
So, yeah, for anybody, just to give a refresher about some of what's going on here, the context of where we're at here. So, these people have come and they've taken over like a castle, and you know they've kicked a bunch of people out, killed a bunch of people or whatever in the name of their king. But what they're actually over at war for is there was King Henry, and he never had a son, but he had a daughter, and that daughter had a son, and so he named his grandson King Henry II. But said that his daughter would rule in his stead after he dies until her son comes of age. And her son is still too young at this point, but her cousin, Stephen, thinks that a woman shouldn't be a ruler, I guess, or something. I can't necessarily speak to exactly what his motives are, but he doesn't think that she's the rightful heir, nor is his nephew. Or sorry, I guess it's their cousins, so it's not his nephew, but you know what I mean, whatever, her son. He doesn't think that that's good enough. He thinks he should be ruling because he is like the next up as far as like men in age, I guess, probably. And so either way, he's usurped this woman, which I don't know what her name is, but it's Henry's daughter, and is trying to become the ruler. And so that's who is at war. It's people who are in favor of whatever the former king said should go as far as the lineage, versus this sort of like up jump, like distant family member in a way, who thinks that they all of a sudden should be king or something. So that guy, that king that we were looking at earlier, that's Stephen. That's the guy who's usurped the crown or whatever, okay? So just to try to keep things a little bit straight. It seems like everybody who's at Kingsbridge, that prior that we were just at, that we burned the cathedral down, those must be people who were commoners in a place where Bartholomew, the guy we're about to interrogate, was the ruler. It was his castle, and they ran them all out of there. Because I guess Bartholomew must have been on the side of the king's daughter, the former king's daughter, I should say. So hopefully that gives you guys a little bit more context. It also helps me when I say this stuff out loud, so partially that's just for me. Castle Gate, is that where we're going? We gotta leave? Oh no, we can go far side of the yard. Let's do that.
How could you let her get away? That little bitch.
I will find her, Mother.
Damn,
she
dude.
was here? Why?
To see her father, of course. But that won't help her. She has already made a fool of you once. Don't let it happen again.
No, Mother.
He doesn't need any help being made a fool of, right? He does it all himself. So what they're talking about is the girl that Philip bumped into was the princess that he's been trying to marry, to put it nicely. William, let's think about William.
We've met before. He was with Bishop Walleran, the Hamley's son.
And then there's Lord and Lady Hamley.
The Hamleys. They defeated Bartholomew. Francis believes that is a good thing.
because Francis is all for Stephen, that douche.
Monk, it's about time you showed up.
Huh? Regan Hamley? We have not been formally introduced.
You are a fool. Is that formal enough for you, Monk?
That's very rude enough.
You don't understand any of this, do you? It's as if you've never set a single foot outside.
You better call me father.
You'd better call me father.
How you let yourself be used by those two greedy bishops, I'll never know. Waileran wants the lands of the earldom for himself. Henry knows that. Say something.
Accuse her of the same.
You don't believe
fuck
me,
accuse
do
her of the same, I guess.
You are only worrying about your husband's land.
Well, of course I am, and you should be too. If Waileran wins, we both lose.
Ask for proof.
I know
don't
you
believe
don't
her words.
trust me, but your bishops are no different from me.
Ask for proof, I guess.
You are at a crossroads.
Do you have a way to prove any of this?
Ride with my son, William. Just a few hours. I will prove to you that Waileran will betray you.
By riding around with her son?
All right. I will ride with your son, if only to prove you wrong.
Very well. Maybe you're not a fool, after all. But do not let the bishop see you. William?
So we're doing that now?
What? Ride with Father Philip. Do as I said.
Hey, you should call me father. Respect my authority. So where are we riding to? What are we doing?
Hamley declined to tell me where we were heading.
Oh, okay.
He enjoyed keeping me in the dark.
He seems like a
and
bastard.
Forcing me to follow his lead. Sometimes he sped ahead on his war horse, and it took me some effort to catch up. But sooner or later he would stop and wait, sneering as I rejoined him.
He sounds like an insufferable prick.
On one occasion, he stood there urinating against a rock. When I caught up with him, he turned without covering himself. He found my shock at his shameful behavior comical. He laughed, got back into the saddle, spurred his horse, and rode off. Again, I followed, hoping this journey had not been another horrible mistake.
It's definitely a horrible mistake, dude. That lady is fucking yanking your chain, saying you're gonna fucking believe anything after riding with her son for a few hours. Are you kidding me? He's just a fucking idiot. Where are we at? Gotta go here? Catching up with William? Okay.
Near a bridge, I found William with a group of washerwomen. He was shouting at them. When I arrived, I could only hear their replies. They said that they had not seen a girl or a boy fitting his description.
Oh, because he's looking for her.
A younger, blonde woman said that even if she had seen the girl, she would not tell him. Apparently, she had heard of William Hamley.
Yeah, his reputation precedes him.
William grabbed the startled-looking woman by the arm. He shoved his right hand under her skirt. She started crying. The other women asked William to stop, but were afraid to anger him. William turned and grinned when he saw me approaching.
Oh god, what a douchebag, man. This guy's horrible. Can we just, like, fucking execute this guy already? I rode on and said nothing. I told William to get on his horse. I told William to get on his horse. Fuck that, dude.
When he heard my words, William's grin faded. He pushed the young woman away. The other women looked at me in a strange way. They must have asked themselves why a monk would ride with such a man as William.
Yeah, I bet they did.
We rode off, and William stared at me full of spite.
Gives a shit. Fuck William.
I told him I pitied him. I did not tell him why, because I had no words for it. We did not talk after that. Not for a long time.
Were you really talking before that? When did we ever talk? He just rides ahead of us and shows us his dick, dude. Making a stop.
William talked to more strangers along the way. First, I believed he was asking for directions. Then I realized that money was changing hands.
Bought some drugs.
William was paying these people for information. I was glad that for now he had lost interest in hurting others. Then I saw an old woman pointing William to a bearded man on a horse.
Okay.
William called the man a horse thief. Then he grinned and signaled the puzzled man to get on his horse and ride with him. They rode faster and faster, and I could not hear what more they talked about.
Wait, William called the man a horse thief? Then he grinned and signaled the puzzled man to get on his horse and ride with him? What's going on? I mean, if they're two consenting adults, if they want to go in the forest by themselves, I'm not going to stop him. He might be a shithead, but he can do whatever he wants. Get closer to hear more or keep a distance. Oh, get closer to hear more. Fuck that, dude.
William bluntly threatened to have the man hanged for stealing a horse of his, and then ordered him to hunt down the real thieves in exchange for his life. The man laughed as if he had made a great bargain. William even paid him. Before the man rode off north, William mentioned a name. Aliena. And I prayed that whatever William's plan was, that it would fail.
So he's just trying to get another guy. He's trying to pay this guy to also help him look, I guess, huh?
Then William waved at me to ride faster. I reckoned we had to be close to where Lady Hamley wanted us to go. Not long after, my stomach turned as I realized just where exactly we were bound.
Looked like we were going for Shiring. Where are we going? Oh, the Bishop's Palace. The Palace of Bishop Walleran, by God. By God!
Just a moment.
What?
You know very well that Bishop Walleran is in Winchester now.
Yeah,
so
so
what are we
we're
doing
breaking in here?
No idea. Mother never tells me anything. She treats me and Father like damn children. It's a wonder Father
It's
ever
such
got
a
to
high-pitched
fuck her in
voice
the
for someone who's
first
such a
place.
piece of shit.
But here I am, and I'm starving. Damn, I'm starving.
Where are you going?
In there.
No.
I'm sure the bishop would want to see me well fed. We won't be staying long, so whatever it is you gotta do it fast.
The whole thing I'm doing here is supposed to be convinced by you that Bartholomew or whatever actually wanted to take the land or whatever. What the fuck?
How can I help you? How about you step aside?
The guy's just like, okay, sure. Didn't even want to ask who he was. He must recognize him, I guess. Why did Regan Hamley send us here? What is Walleran's secret? Okay, so I need to talk to some people about that, apparently. So let's think about some stuff.
Looks wild and nervous. It is bleeding where William spurred it. Why did William call that man a horse thief?
God, he fucking spurred it so hard he made it bleed? What a douche, man. Just totally on par for this guy.
A simple wooden gate. Trees around here were all cut down. Why are the trees all gone?
Maybe because they used them to build stuff.
Should stay away from the palace. No one can catch me spying around here. The bishop would be more than displeased.
Okay, so we don't want to go to the palace door. Let's take a look at the horse then, huh?
William forgot to close his saddlebag.
No, what's in there? A letter from William's saddlebag. Oh, let's read it, dude. Letter dated January 1136. William, your words are very understandable. Killing is a sin, and hell awaits all sinners. But how could killing ever be a sin when a life is taken to protect God and our church? In such a holy battle, you become the sword of God, as do all the brave and valiant knights that join our crusade to the Holy Land. Their faith is their armor. Their sins are forgiven. You are the sword of God, and as a bishop, I am the hand of God. As long as the hand guides the sword, your sins shall be forgiven. Bishop Walleran, by God. This kind of stuff, man. I am the hand of God. Do as I say.
She is getting old. Was in St. John even before me. Hopefully many travels together ahead of us.
It's our horse, huh? Our pony. She's not the latest model, but she does a pretty good job.
What am I asking you for? You just did what you were told.
Yeah, why are we over here? I guess we'll go to the gate first, because he does not want to go into the palace. Okay, we open the gate and then we close it. Come on, that's all this is for? Can we walk around out here? Okay, maybe there's more. Okay, here we go. Shapes in the fog. Let's think about that first.
There is something. Fog is too thick.
It looks like a bunch of construction stuff to me. Got like some scaffolding and stuff.
We'd rather leave, but now that I'm here, might as well look around. Should find out why we are here.
Okay. Well, then we gotta go into the palace then. I know you said not to, man, but I think we have to if we want to figure out why we're here, right?
I shouldn't even be here. I shouldn't even be here.
Well, then what are we gonna do? Do we think about what God says?
Nothing is covered up that will not be revealed, or hidden that will not be known.
Okay. What does God say about the gate?
The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?
Random, I just thought to Sesame Street and then Dompus and then said out loud Dompalopolis. Dompalopolis. And cracked myself up. I don't even know if I'm actually pronouncing that right. Let me try it slower. Dompalopolis. Dompalopolis. Got it. I think I got it. Dompalopolis. Nice. Like the Snuffleupagus is what you're thinking about. Dompalopagus, maybe? That's pretty good. I like that. Oh yeah, Stella, didn't you say you were gonna message me offline about an idea you had or something? I don't think I got a message from you. Maybe just think of this as a reminder. Maybe if you still had that thought, let me know. Let's see. What else are we doing here? What does God think about the shapes in the fog? What's God think about that, Philip? Huh? Riddle me that one. I mean, he's going all the way over there for this one.
The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? What is that?
Walleran has a construction site of its own. What is he building out there? What do you think Walleran would be building? He's a bishop. He wouldn't be building like a new cathedral, right? I mean, what would that do for him? I don't know. Walleran is celebrating. Yeah, I forgot. He work had me cuckoo. Hey, that's all good. Yeah, I'm not trying to get on to you about it. I'm just curious to know what your idea is.
You, please. I saw you arriving with him. I don't know who you are, but you have to help me.
Oh shit, what's he doing, dude? God, has he got somebody bent over? No, we're good.
What happened?
Yeah, what the fuck?
He forced me to serve him food.
And then he fucked it all
He
up?
took the Lord's name in vain. And he pushed me and touched me.
And touched you?
Oh, God.
Like he molested you, dude? What is wrong with this guy?
Ah, the monk. Oh. Did the boy call you?
He didn't have to say anything.
Did he ask you for help?
He didn't have to say anything.
You didn't have to say anything. I knew you would get us in trouble.
Trouble? Me? We're young men, he and I play rough. So what?
I asked you to leave.
And that is what we will do. What will the bishop think of your behavior?
Listen, we're all on the same side here.
Not when you're acting like that, we're not.
You, me, him, we're all working for the bishop. He won't mind. I play rough, so what?
I hate that he says I play rough. It's so like, it's a gross thing to me. You're a sinner. How are you working for the bishop?
Well,
you are a
I'm
sinner, dude. Fuck you.
You are a sinner.
So what? Everyone is. The bishop told me.
Damn it, Bishop, you're not helping here.
My sins are forgiven.
Why would you think that?
I took Earl's castle for him.
For the
Your
bishop?
parents agreed to arrest Bartholomew because they wanted his earldom.
Who cares what they think? I felled Bartholomew's men with my sword. The old man was begging me for his life. On his knees, he begged me. I did it for the bishop. But hey, I'm sure you did great things for him as well. You think my
It's time for us to
father
leave. I
took
pity you.
Earl's
I
castle?
pity you. I'm just trying to be as rude as I can to this guy.
Again? You dare to say that again? You pity me. I pity you.
Well, I
You're
pity
not a
you
man.
more.
Neither of you are.
We are men of God.
A man kills and a man fucks. And
Oh
no
yeah,
one talks
you're
down to me.
fucking?
No
Yeah,
one.
okay. That girl totally turned you down, douche.
The river. I would have fucked that woman if it hadn't been for you.
Oh, gross, dude.
And
No.
what would that have achieved?
She'd have learnt her lesson.
Yeah,
And
learned
don't
that you're a
think I
fucking
noticed
douchebag.
How you spied on me and that horse thief. I should kill you for that. I should.
Would that?
Let me
Would you
tell
be
you,
forgiven for that?
I will fuck
Would that not be a sin?
Bartholomew's whore of a daughter. I will fuck her good.
Oh gosh, this guy is disgusting.
I'm a man. Damn it, I'd fuck
A
the
man
boy
doesn't
if
need
that
to
was the
tell
only
everybody
way
that
to
he's a
put
man.
it.
Let me tell you that.
Hell, he looks like he'd enjoy it too.
The fuck? Not a man, you're a beast. Not even God can forgive those sins. I'll say not even God can forgive those sins, I guess. I don't know if this guy really cares, to be honest.
Not even God would forgive those sins.
Of course you would. He already did.
He didn't already do it.
The bishop told me.
Then the bishop is wrong.
Hey, we're on the same side here. Now, we will stay here a while longer, as I've not finished eating. Shit.
Oh my gosh. What the fuck is this scene, dude? Oh, there's not a story time poll in Discord. I need to do that, though. I forgot I had that message on there. Matt Smith is voicing. Oh, is Matt Smith voicing Hoodie? I don't know. I haven't recognized his voice in here, but I can't say that I'm super in touch with that. But let me check it out for you. We'll see if he is. How does that sound? Yeah, he needs to be punched in the face. Absolutely, Yuna. Yes, he does. Gosh, do I want to punch this guy so bad right now. Hell, I just want to fucking kill him. If he was in any other game, I'd just fucking stab him right now. He's in The Witcher. Fucking slice. Let's see here. The pillars of the earth. Game first. Voice actors. Okay. Let's see what we got here. This game came out quite a few years ago. I've been sleeping on it, apparently. Let's see. Is Matt Smith in here? I don't see. He's not on the list of people. So I don't think it's Matt Smith. I'm trying to think if I recognize any of these people. Not that I'm great with voice actors or anything. I do not recognize any of these people. Nope, unfortunately not. It would be cool if it was Matt Smith, though. I like Matt Smith as the doctor. Where's Geralt when you need him? Exactly. Yeah, where is he, dude? It really makes you want to be Geralt in a place like this. You kind of like forget how much more like autonomy someone like Geralt has. Like a Witcher in the situation would have so much more autonomy than a monk has, you know? Because a monk is just such like almost like a victim of his role in this kind of scenario. Like, I mean, he's just like a kind of like a weak older guy, so and he's got this young man here who's just a fucking douchebag. But if it was Geralt, dude, he'll just fucking slice him too, man. Sucks playing as a monk and little kids. Fuck, come on. Where's my big strong men that are good guys? Alright, let's think about some stuff here.
He is shaking. What did William do to him? We should not have come. What is going on inside him? Why would he hurt those weaker than him? No hope for the weak? William should leave. What a mess he has made. Why is William doing this? We should not have come here. If the bishop sees this, I must fix this. I have to fix this. Sinners, surrounded by snakes, tormented by the accuser. Alright, let's try pointing out the stone relief to William.
Throw them into the blazing furnace, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
What?
Hell. It is a depiction of hell.
The bishop said the relief intimidates even his most impious visitors. They all fear death. I'm not afraid to die. Do not fear
No,
those
are you
who
not
kill
afraid?
the body. Rather fear him who can destroy both soul and body in hell. Who's he?
The devil. A fallen angel.
I have nothing to be afraid of. The cowardly, the unbelieving, the vile, the murderers, the sexually immoral, those who practice magic arts, the idolaters, and all liars. Their souls are the devil's. They will all go to hell. Stop it! Hell is far away. I'm not afraid.
Hell for you is just a fucking a disease or a fucking sword swipe away, dude. Without knowing you in a fight, you tried to use words to end it, and it would never throw the first punch, but end it if confronted. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I might not start the battle, but I'll fucking sure as shit finish it. For sure. Yeah, I usually like to stick with words, and I noticed that what I'm doing here is a little bit different than what I normally do, because I usually try to kill people with kindness, but William is just so bad that it's just really hard for me to try to do the whole, like, just keep being nice to him. You know, like what I did in Detroit or whatever. Every time that one guy was an asshole to Connor, I would just be, like, extra nice to him. You know, just keep proving him wrong about what he thinks about androids. But in this point, that's not really what's happening here. This guy's just a fucking douchebag. So it's a lot harder to, you know, take that same approach. Harder to swallow that shit. We've already done that. Let's talk to Timothy.
Make him go. I want him to leave. Now.
I don't think we can make him go, dude. I mean, we don't really have any means of doing that. I'm sure he's got a fucking weapon on him or something. Yeah, he's got a sword. I can see the hilt.
We should leave.
I'm not done here yet. We stay.
What is he even doing here? You're not gonna find the fucking girl you're looking for. I mean, you won't find her anyways because you're a piece of shit. Can take the knife. William just drove the knife into the table. What if the bishop saw this? Just put that plate in my pocket. A greasy plate. William just tossed it away, it seems. The bishop's cup. William spilled wine all over the table.
If the bishop finds out about this, he will not be pleased.
Okay, so are we gonna do something about it? Have William look into the fire. Okay, we'll try that.
And if anyone's
like Game of
name
Thrones.
was not found written in the book of life, he was thrown into the lake of fire.
What's that? It's from the scripture. The end of days.
The second death of the sinners.
Bishop Waleran said that if a sinner stares into the flame, the devil stares back from the lake of fire. What?
Yeah, try it out, dude.
I can't see him.
Oh, he's freaking out, dude. We're getting to him. There it is. There's Satan. Do I have... Come, join me, William, in the lake of fire.
We ride back to Winchester. Now.
Wish I would have been a little bit quicker on that, the voice change.
What happened?
Maybe he saw things to come.
I think he saw Satan.
How can I thank you?
Ask about construction site. Do not ask and leave. No, ask about the construction site, dude.
Tell me, what is being built out there?
What?
A substantial construction is underway, it seems.
Yes, but
What is it?
A castle. The bishop is building a castle.
How the fuck's he got the money for that? Dude's super rich then. Wailerin is building a castle and has run out of materials. Oh, he's run out of materials. Okay.
A castle? Why a castle?
So I gotta use the agile method, dude.
It is not for me to ask or question
You
the
don't start on everything at once.
Of course.
And I doubt it's for you to question him either.
Oh,
that man,
shut up, Tammy.
William, had no idea why you two came here, had he? You came here to spy on the bishop.
Why are you getting all mad at me, dude?
You brought this man here.
No, I didn't. Fuck you, Tim.
Leave. Go. But
You're just mad because you got molested and you couldn't do anything about it, alright? You're just a little embarrassed. It's okay, dude. William's an asshole. No need to be mad at fucking Philip for it. Oh, we're just gonna fucking put all this shit back? Okay. Weird. Later, back in Winchester.
There you are. My son seemed thoughtful when he returned.
You priests and your talk. You always get to him.
He seemed more excited after talking to your bishop, though. Then again, we know Wailerin is good with words.
It's not that he's good with words, it's that he tells the kid that everything he does is okay. Yeah, you want to rape and pillage? Fuck, God forgives you, dude. Like, what?
What did you find, monk?
Not sure. A construction site? A construction site, I guess?
A construction site.
Ah. So Wailerin has a building project of his own. Did you also find out what he is building?
A castle.
Yes. He is building a castle for himself. And he used up every stone and every tree on his own lands. He claims he wants Bartholomew's land for your cathedral. But what Wailerin wants is a castle.
He's always been like that.
Not long ago, you accused us of being selfish. But what about your bishop, eh?
And why would I ever want to defend that bishop guy anyways? Did we ever say he was a good man?
You will agree that my husband shall have the whole earldom of Shiring.
And why would I do you a favor like that?
Because we will support the rebuilding of your cathedral with our stones and our timber.
The king can live up to all of his promises, and Wailerin gets nothing.
That is our offer. What do you say?
God, all these people are so shitty, man. I don't want to team up with anybody, guys. Come on. Oh, God. The lesser of two evils, I suppose. Because Wailerin seems like he's a piece of shit. He's just trying to build a castle for himself, which seems no bueno. And you got the Hamleys, who are just horrible, and they just want to take all these people's fucking land and power, too. Ugh. Decline and haggle for a better deal. Agree to the deal. I guess I'll decline and haggle for a better deal, because I don't like this deal, man.
No, we have no deal.
Why not?
We made you a good offer.
You need me, your offer is not enough. Shit, dude, I don't know. My choices feel like they're not super obvious. You need me or your offer is not enough. Your offer is not enough, I guess? I don't know. Fuck. Does it matter?
Your offer is not enough. The king still considers giving all the lands of the earldom to Wailerin to rebuild our cathedral. You need this deal with me just as much as I do.
This is... Oh. We taught this fool well, it seems.
What are your terms, father?
Divide the earldom, don't make a deal, and leave. Divide the earldom then, I guess? I don't know. That's better than either one of them taking everything, I guess. Fuck. I don't know.
What is more valuable, arable land or forest?
Arable land, of course.
Then you shall have the arable and I'll have the forest.
I need the forest to hunt. An earl must have his hunting grounds.
You can hunt there. I just want the timber for my cathedral.
Ugh.
Which do you want, the cattle pastures or the sheep grazings?
The pasture.
Then I'll have the hill farms with their sheep. Would you like the income from markets or the quarry?
Suppose we said the quarry.
You won't though, will you?
No. We'll take the markets. You can have the stones.
It is agreed then?
We have a pact. My husband will let the king know of our agreement. Bishop Waleran will be quite surprised. You will see his true face when he does not get what he wants.
Oh man, I know it's just making drama, dude. It just feels like no matter which way we went, wasn't gonna be great. Let's think about the jailer first. Sporting a vile expression, likely helpful in this line of work. Oops, my bad. That was the deep voice. Let me switch back over. Not welcoming to others, though. Sporting a vile expression. What was the other thing? Likely helpful in this line of work. God, it's so funny when I accidentally use the deep voice. Let's see. Should we try doing this?
No need. We said all there was.
Okay. How about talking to them about Bartholomew?
They have done enough harm to them.
Okay, yeah. I didn't think we'd really want to talk to him about it anyways. Let's talk to the jailer.
Good day.
You come to visit someone in my jail, Father? Or do you want to pick out a nice warm cell for yourself?
How dare you?
Oh, I'm just pulling your leg.
How dare you?
A smile, just for you, Father.
Okay.
Bishop Henry sends me.
The bishop, eh? What does he want?
He wants me to talk to Bartholomew of Shiring.
Bartholomew of Shiring? Ha! It's only Bartholomew now. It's his 4th day without bread. Soon he won't even be Bartholomew anymore.
You say it's his 4th day, dude? You're starving the man to death? God, that'd be horrible.
Bartholomew. I am Brother Philip.
Could you forgive those that wronged you? I am responsible for your fate. Let's go straight with I'm responsible for your fate.
We have never met, but I am responsible for your fate.
No one ever chose my fate for me. I choose my fate.
Your conspiracy, was it really worth dying for? Why did you go against the king? Why did you go against the king?
Why did you go against the king?
Stephen sent you. Why would you side with the usurper?
Good question. I was asked to make you confess. If you talk, they might bring you food. I'll say I was asked to make you confess.
I was asked to make you confess.
Stronger men tried that before you. Why should I confess to you?
I'm responsible for your arrest, where people found refuge in my priory. I'll say that.
Your people found refuge in my priory. Your confession will help me to give them work and shelter.
I have no sins to confess. My only regret is that I failed.
I will not tell the king that. They will kill you.
They have already done that. Monk, tell them that I confessed.
To what?
All of it. Treason.
But
the change of heart.
The son shall not suffer for the iniquity of the father.
Okay.
Tell Stephen that as well.
You know the scripture.
Richard and Aliena, my children, they must live.
So he's giving himself up for his children. So a whole fucking city of people needing help because they're fucking dying because you failed to protect them. Yeah, fuck them. My daughter and my son. That's who I care about the most. That's why I'm sacrificing myself. I mean, I get it. You know, what is it? Blood's thicker than water or whatever the fuck people say. But Like, you just think like all these people who need help should also be a big part of why you're making this decision, but no, it's just selfishness, basically. So he confessed, but asked for a clemency for his children.
And a good day to you too, Father.
Nope. Just clicked off the stream all of a sudden. Or the game. Just trying to click on the edge of the screen. I thought I needed to go to the right. Oh, it's down. That's why. Oopsie. Alright, let's see. Should I talk about the castle to the bishop? See what happens? Are we like gonna confront him about it? How does that work? Bartholomew confessed, provoke Wallerin and mention castle, leave castle and return tomorrow. We'll say the Bartholomew confessed thing first.
He confessed to everything, but he asks for clemency for his children.
Good. I will let my brother know what we have achieved today once he returns from the hunt.
No,
Good,
damn.
Philip. You did well.
He's gonna take all the credit for it. Fuck, I'm provoking him.
Would you not rather build a castle, my bishop?
What?
A castle like this, I mean. Do you not find this place remarkable? Winchester Castle?
Of course. It is.
About Bartholomew's children?
About Bartholomew's children.
My brother was never one to judge a man by the deeds of his father. Still, I shall mention Bartholomew's request to him.
I feel like I'd rather us do it, but like, these guys are corrupt as fuck. Leave castle and return tomorrow.
Maybe I should come back tomorrow.
Yes, there is not much a monk can do here.
Yes, your bishop and I will do what we can to help your priory.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure you guys have the priory, you know, forefront of your
My
mind.
subject,
Yeah.
Percy Hamley, today becomes the Earl of Shiring. Of the former Earl's possessions, Percy shall have the castle. And all the land that is tenanted to knights, plus all other arable land and low-lying pasture.
I swear by all that is holy to be your liegeman, and to fight for you against any other.
My king...
Ah, yes. Of course, I have not forgotten the worries of my bishops. The Earl of Shiring himself, Percy here, solved this problem for me. Thanks to him, I can uphold my promise. Don't worry, Bishop Waleran. Kingsbridge shall be rebuilt. Percy told me of a man here whom my brother has not yet introduced. Come forward, Prior.
Is that me? Philip?
My brother, may I present to you Philip of Gwynedd?
My king.
You seem afraid. What are you worried about?
Worried about Cathedral, worried about Dirty Robe, worried about Robert of Gloucester. About the Cathedral, yes.
I'm worried about my priory and the cathedral.
I heard about the fire. How are you managing?
On the day of the fire, God sent us a builder, but we cannot pay him.
Don't worry, you can. Now, about the
can?
arrangement between you and Percy Hamley. He insisted that I give the sheep grazings belonging to the former Earl to the Priory of Kingsbridge. The Priory will also have the right to take stone from the Earl's quarry and timber from his forest.
That's not what we agreed to, is it?
I wholeheartedly agree with the plan you two have devised. It shall be done.
I think that wasn't quite what we had agreed to.
It seems unnecessarily complicated to give the land to the bishop. Percy told me that you, Father Philip, share that sentiment. He told me it was your idea to take up the burden of managing the rebuilding of the cathedral yourself.
Wonderful.
I'm glad that we all were able to help you, Bishop Waleran, in this pressing matter. After all you have done for me.
Thank you, Lord King.
I feel like that did not go the way we seem to be planning
lost
it.
everything in his attempt to end my reign. This morning he was found dead in his cell. I've heard that you, Prior, worry for his children, Richard and Aliena.
Yes, I do.
While they shall lose their status, their name, and their land, they shall go free, wherever they are.
Well, then make William stop chasing down Aliena, then. Okay.
You must be very proud, Lady Hamley.
Of course. Father Philip has been very understanding in all this.
You can clean up your face, girl.
He is remarkable.
Got a little schmutz there.
My husband and I were terrified when we heard about the fire in Kingsbridge. It is a blessing that we can help him and his priory now.
Oh.
You sowed the wind, Philip.
Oh shit, dude. Oh, that was ominous. And then the little da-da. Damn, dude. You went to see Bartholomew in his cell. You rode with William to the bishop's palace and uncovered Waleran's secret. Waleran's servant thinks you are a thief and is suspicious of your motives. You made a very lucrative pact with the Hamleys. Bishop Waleran believes you betrayed him. What's weird is that the whole thieving thing, he thinks I'm a thief? I don't understand that. I was just trying to clean up that shit on the table. I didn't know that Philip was actually putting them in his pocket. I thought it was just like shitty animation design, you know what I mean? But he actually seemed to act like he was trying to steal all that stuff, I guess? Fuck, man, that's not how I intended that to go down. Hey, we got one more chapter in this book, and we go on to the next book, dude. Nice. Chapter 7. All right. It's the end of book 1. A few weeks later.
Is everyone ready?
Yes, everyone will be there.
But how are we to pray and contemplate like this?
It's so awkward sometimes when they have those long pauses for like no reason.
I don't dare even to send my choir out there.
We shall get used to it, all of us.
We must be thankful for all of this, for each noise, each face that disturbs us here.
What a weird way of putting that.
We shall start with the chancel, then gradually work our way from east to west. That's the way it's done, the way I was taught to do it.
I value your enthusiasm, my dear Mason, but so far we're only cleaning up. I haven't even considered hiring a master builder yet, neither you nor anyone else.
May I show you some drawings?
By all means.
He just blows right past that. Oh, am I supposed to click something? Okay. Elevation. Let's think about some stuff here. Or not, apparently. Okay. It's got the little thing lit up on the right side, but I can't think about any of this stuff.
You look here first. Imagine you're standing in the center of the nave looking at the wall. This is what you see.
Are those windows?
Right, but that's not all. On top are the clear story windows. Starting right in the middle is the Tribune Gallery. Shall I go on?
Yes, yes, of course. I was just thinking. Keep going.
On the lowest level,
the arcade, dude.
Of the arcade. They're joined by arches making up the bays.
Dude, we're gonna have an arcade in this cathedral, dude.
I can see you've put a lot of thought into this. I was just wondering, how long would this take to build? You
about
can
20
take your
years.
time with that answer.
8 to 10 years with 60 masons. 15 years with 30 masons. 8 to 10 years with 60 masons. 60 masons.
Well, that depends on how many people you employ. If you can afford 60 masons, you could build the whole church at once instead of working from east to west. That might take 8 years, maybe 10.
I wish my monastic officials had your ability to think ahead and calculate. Go on now, show me the rest of your drawing.
Show you my drawings. Let's look at the floor plan.
When we walk around the site, we mark where the walls will be, the pillars, the doors, and buttresses. Now for that, we need a plan like this, to tell us where to place our pegs and string.
Is this how birds would see our church?
Exactly.
It's funny how he says this is how birds see it. It's a bird's eye view. Yes, exactly. Nave?
The nave is on the left. It has 6 bays.
And the chancel?
The chancel will have 4 bays. I can see the transept is 2 bays wide, so it will be 12 in total. It does look splendid, but isn't that rather small?
It would be smaller, but less impressive. Can you afford to build it bigger? But not less impressive. Let's try that.
It would be smaller, but not less impressive.
I guess a small cathedral would
You know.
be closer to our means. It is still all
right? He just kept saying,
The king grants us timber and stone
funny.
and wool from Shiring's pastures. But only God knows if it will be enough.
Only
I
God
don't suppose
knows
you have any
why.
idea how much this would cost.
$1 million. 3,000 pounds at the least. Pessimistic. And no more than 3,000 pounds optimistic. So it would take 3,000 pounds at least or no more than. I'm going to go with the pessimistic one. Rather plan for more but actually need less would be better. Right?
You never know what might happen. But give or take, we'll need at least 3,000 pounds.
I've spent the last few weeks working out the annual income of the Priory. Here's the answer. £300 a year. And we spend every penny.
That's not very much. 300 pounds in a year? Jiminy, dude.
So, I need to find £200 a year. It doesn't sound so bad when you put it that way. You really want to build this cathedral yourself, don't you?
Yes, Father. I want you to appoint me Master Builder.
Why?
It's his dream. Because I want to fully exercise my skill, because I've seen it done badly, because it gives meaning to a man's life, because it will be beautiful. Also because it gives meaning to a man's life, I guess.
Because he wants to teach people all.
Is that so? Then answer me this one last question. If people were to enter your church, what image would they see crowning the tympanum above the entrance? One of Judgment Day to teach people to be good? Or one of Paradise to remind them of God's mercy?
Show them hell, so that they're afraid to do bad things. I'd rather see trees and animals.
Catch more flies than honey. Remind them of God's mercy. Catch more flies than honey.
It should be the promise of a better life. Therefore, it will show heaven.
Yes.
This is quite exciting, isn't it, brother?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Francis.
I'm just glad that I can be a part of this. In the past year, I was
just
often
always holding
afraid
that
that
baby.
my involvement in politics might turn out... well... let's just say that I'm glad that I can still be by your side, Philip. And for that, I thank God. And I thank you too.
Papa, will there be statues inside? Statues?
Oh.
Ugh,
enough,
statues.
children. It's time you went out and played.
He's like, I'm a builder, okay? I'm not a fucking artist, alright? Goddamn, kids. You want everything from me? It's gonna take 10 years to build this thing.
My first wife, Agnes. She died without a priest, and she's buried in unconsecrated ground. Sometimes a man builds a chapel, or founds a monastery, in the hope that in the afterlife God will remember his piety. I just wonder, do you think my design might serve to protect Agnes's soul?
God no longer asks for blood sacrifices, for the ultimate sacrifice has already been made. But the lesson of Abraham's story is that God demands the best we have to offer, that which is most precious to us. So you must ask yourself, is this design the best thing you could offer?
Except for my children. Yes.
Then rest easy, Tom Builder. God will accept it.
I see what they did there, looking at his baby when he said that. Contract of employment. So let's inspect that shit. Contract dated February 1st, 1136. I, Philip of Gwynedd, in representation of Kingsbridge Priory, hereby assign Tom Builder as master builder for the construction of Kingsbridge Cathedral. The Priory will provide £200 a year to be used wholly for materials and craftsmen. The pace of construction shall be adjusted accordingly and adhere to plans approved by the Prior. In exchange for his work, Tom Builder and his family are to receive a private house and the right to attend all common meals of the Priory. The contract is subject to change with the Priory's financials and gives future prospect of additional payment to compensate for the Master Builder's work. Signed, Prior Philip of Gwynedd and Tom Builder. So is this like the build site now? I guess you got to start with the catacombs in the bottom or something. Is that what's going on here? Who are we? Are we Jack? Yeah, we're Jack. Okay. Let's see what we got. Think about some people. We got some unfriendly monks over here. I don't like them. They always shout at me as if I was stupid. I'm not talking to them. Where did they put all the horses? Tom can draw so well. I must watch him very, very closely, till I can draw like that too. I think she's starting to like it here, looking at Mother. Even with all the noise. And the monks. Okay. Hole in the ground. Tom said it takes many years to build a cathedral, but only one night to burn it down. Did I do right? Why is he so friendly all of a sudden? He hasn't hit me in weeks. Am I scaring him? Okay, so there's Alfred. We haven't seen Alfred like this entire time, and all of a sudden he pops back up again. It's almost like he could have been dead or something. I thought that was really weird that we hadn't seen him in a while. We can talk to Mother. Let's do that.
Jack, do me a favor and give Paul these herbs, will you?
But
some of that herb.
You don't like monks.
Well, it turns out not all of them are bad.
Yeah, there we go. She's coming around.
Still, be careful before you trust any one of them.
Well, your son already trusted me. Oh, yes. I know that the builder is not his father, and I also know about
God,
you.
shut up.
It won't be long
This guy
till they
sucks.
throw you out of Kingsbridge. Witch.
You douchebag.
There he is! Give our prior the welcome he deserves!
Oh, you know, I am only following God's will.
Prepare to raise the bell! Make the prior proud!
Well, thank you.
Go on, Jack. Don't forget about Paul's herbs.
Mother gave me these sage leaves. Who's Paul? I don't know who Paul is. Those are the unfriendly monks. I can't imagine that being it. Talk to Philip. Or Philip's crowd. Oh no, I have to think about it. My bad. Wrong side. They clapped their hands for Philip, as if they wanted everyone to hear that he was coming. So much noise. Looks like there's this person's. That's just hole in the ground. What's this one? It's just mother and then hole in the ground as well. I guess there's just 2 markers for the hole in the ground. Let's go talk to Alfred. I don't know who this Paul person is. Maybe they're not even here. Maybe I have to leave this area. Alfred?
Hey.
What are you doing?
I'm supervising. Tom asked me to. We see eye to eye
Calls
now,
Dad
you know.
Tom, huh?
He asks me things and I can say yes or no.
Huh.
Hey, did you tell him that I had trouble with him?
Shake head. I'm gonna say nod, yeah. I'm gonna say yeah.
You bastard. I told you not to.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
Some steaks later. If you want, you can help me. Or you can do whatever the hell it is you're doing all day. It's your call.
I'd help him. Needs to be done. Things need doing. Alright, let's go to the pathway, see if we can find this Paul guy. Is this Paul? Oh, Brother Paul! See what else we got here to look at. Just Brother Paul. Let's think about him first. He looks like an old tree. I think he's as ancient as the forest. One day, I'll be just like him. Let's give him the leaves. Brother Paul needs some of them herbs, you know what I'm saying?
This is from my mother.
Oh, bless her. Boy, whatever Remigius says, your mother is a saint. Oh, is that the bell? Can you see it from here?
Oh yeah, look, the bell's all the way in the background. Nice.
A bell without a cathedral. Your father certainly had strange ideas.
Yeah, it's why would they raise the bell like that?
What's a bell?
Why would they do that so like early on in the process?
Excuse me?
Look who it is. It's the princess. Look at that cutie.
You. I remember you. You're the boy with no father.
Actually, I have 2 fathers now.
Is that so?
What?
Yes. Tom Builder and Jack Sharebug.
I thought you weren't the builder's son.
Well, I am now.
It just depends on how you look at it, man. Family see you make
Say,
it.
Prior Philip told me there would be a lot of sheep here. I can see he wasn't exaggerating.
You know Philip too?
I do. He's the reason I'm here. Is he around?
He should be around somewhere. Busy man, that fellow. But don't worry. You probably won't have to look for him for long.
Hey, wherever the claps are happening, you know you're near Philip. Think Jack just fell in love, dude? It seems like the princess is way older than Jack, but I don't know. I have no idea what any of their ages are. Who's this? It's not William, is it? Oh, fuck. If it's William, man.
Shall we go after them?
Oh, God. It's William and the horse thief.
No. Now we know where we can find them.
But it shouldn't matter because they said that the king said that she's safe and she can do whatever she wants, man. Come on. Come on, man. Oh, God. What's fuck with this, dude? What the fuck?
My bishop, William Hamley, has returned to see you.
Send him in, Timothy. We have much to discuss.
Yes, yes, much to discuss. You gave a pessimistic estimation to the cost of the construction. You chose an image of paradise for the new cathedral's tympanum. Oh yeah, I was like, when did we do that? Oh yeah, I forgot we did that. We chose angels or whatever, or heaven. Nobody found out about Francis's involvement in the conspiracy. Lady Aliena, why does she want to talk to Philip? Why is that one in a list of things I did? I didn't do that, did I? Bishop Walleran began scheming against Kingsbridge, and you finished book 1. Nice, there we go, we finished book 1.
Next time on the Pillars of the Earth.
Oh, cool, next time, here we go.
Find out what happened to me and my brother
Probably just go
Richard
ahead and do the
after
first
the
chapter.
siege of our father's castle. What will the future hold in store for Kingsbridge?
Look at that.
The Pillars of the Earth. Sowing the wind.
Oh, yeah, sowing the wind. Yeah, okay, that's now, yeah, that was a line that the bishop had said. He said you sow the wind is what he had told Philip, right? There you go, there's a list of voices that I looked up earlier. Yay, book 1! Sorry about the yawning. I honestly have no idea why I'm yawning so much tonight. I have no idea. And Kin Follett as the cantor. Oh, that's cool. So Kin Follett is a voice in it, huh? He's the guy that authored Annie did a voice in the game? That's cool. How cool would that be? It'd be so cool to write a book and have people adapt it into anything. It would be so cool. A movie, a game, whatever. And then to be a part of it. Kind of like, what's that guy's name? The comic book guy? Fuck, I can't remember his name. I'm not a comic book person. The ones in all the, he's in like Marvel movies and stuff, right? Oh, he's in the background? He's always like a cameo or whatever all the time? Stan Lee, right? Stan Lee, I think that's his name. No, Iron Domm. Oh, it's not low iron. Trust me, Crispy, that's not why I'm tired. I'm sure I get plenty of iron in my diet. You got it still. I mean, should we skip these? Okay, there we go, yeah. I was like, we can watch the credits when we're done with the whole thing, right? We don't need to watch these right now. Okay, let's see here. So let's just continue on, huh? Because we still got an hour left in the stream before I want to do my heart out, so... I bet we could at least do 1 chapter, you know what I mean? So let's just continue, huh? I know that's why I'm always yawning. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that's not my case. I can't imagine I would ever be low iron just because of the way what my diet is. My diet definitely has enough iron in it, I would imagine. I think it's mostly because I didn't get the same number of hours of sleep last night. That's probably what it is, if I really wanted to say that. 1 more chapter. Hell yeah, you know, 1 more chapter. At least 1. Maybe if we can fit 2 in there, we'll do it, you know? It depends. We'll see. I gotta see what happens now. Oh, what was that? All of a sudden, it was like showing me I got an item, and then now we're here. That was a little weird.
My name is Aliena of Shiring.
Oh, do we get to play as
I'm
Aliena?
the daughter of the Earl Bartholomew of Shiring. At least, I used to be, before my father was arrested for conspiring against the king. And a man I had once refused to marry took control of everything my family had ever owned.
Fucking lame,
including
dude.
ourselves.
Earl's Castle. Hey, Shadow's still here. Hell yeah, woo! 5 weeks earlier, I think it said. Aliena's room. So this is before the siege? Or maybe it's afterwards. This is when she escaped. Yeah, because she's seen visions of the siege.
She is where you put her, you fiend. Once the king finds out.
Here's the key. Now go get her. I'm starving.
Okay. What can we interact with? Nothing? Literally, there's nothing on the screen to interact with? Oh, I just keep clicking out of the stream on accident. My bad. It's so funny to all of a sudden see my stream. Like, what the fuck? Okay, here we go. Now we can look at stuff. I can think about the bed. He has me sleep here, while Richard is chained to the stables. I'd rather be there than this close to William. He has me sleep here. Okay, well, give me a second. I'm thinking about stuff, alright? My robes, my dresses, all gone. Reagan Hamley took them. She wanted them resewn. My robes, my dresses, all gone. Okay, shut up, dude. I'll make him wait if I damn well want to, dude. It's weird that the spacebar thing isn't working. That's what's not working. Do we not get to see everything we can interact with him?
Why am I fooling myself? There is nothing left.
I'm sorry, but I have to come in.
Thank the Lord. You're alive.
You think that she killed herself or something because she wouldn't answer?
Dear God, did he hit you?
Well, I suppose he's getting more daring now that his father is about to see the king.
This is taking too long. Go get them.
Right. Milady, I must ask you, do not provoke him. Not yet. Not until
yet.
you're properly armed.
Did you get weapons? How's my brother? Let's go down. Did you get weapons?
Did you get the weapons?
Yes, I hid them up on the wall. Near the gate. Look for a red piece of cloth.
Get down here, and no talking. And don't cause any trouble. I just cleaned my sword.
Okay. Interesting. Mother gave me these sage leaves. Yeah, that was way earlier, dude. I don't think that was supposed to pop up. Yeah, because we're still Aliana. What the fuck? That was a weird bug.
Doesn't mean you can make yourself cozy in there. Ugh, what's with your face? Your arrogance makes you ugly. Did you know that?
No, she's the one that's arrogant? Okay, dude. Pot calling the kettle black. You reap what you sow.
You reap what you sow.
No, I probably should have said that. He said not to provoke him.
Things I would like to sow with you.
No, fuck you, dude.
She didn't mean it. Your
I'll
father
snap
will
it the
be
fuck
new
off.
Earl soon. This castle will be yours. There's no need to keep the lady and her brother hostage.
I can speak for myself, man.
Maybe you should consider letting us go.
Matthew. It's all right. I can speak for myself.
Oi, Walter. Looks like the princess needs a servant to do her talking.
I just said I can
Can't
talk for
imagine
myself.
Why I ever wanted to marry that ugly boar. A real lady. That's what I deserve. Maybe even Empress Maud.
Makes me think of those guys that get rejected on dating apps and then immediately call the girl like an ugly whore or something.
Keep on fucking her.
Your words cannot hurt me.
Shut up!
I won't.
You have no say around here anymore.
I am still the daughter of your Earl.
You're a common whore, that's what you are.
Oh, how you must enjoy your revenge.
You're just getting what you deserve.
All this
Yeah,
just
she
because I
deserved
wouldn't
that.
marry you?
Yeah.
Shut up.
How petty.
Shut up!
You are a sad man who knows nothing but cruelty. God shall punish you for this.
I am the cruel one.
Yes. Yes, you are, William.
You renounced our wedding and made me the laughing stock of the entire Shire.
Oh, and she's so cruel for that. Oh,
Stop,
God.
both of you.
Oh, man.
Go outside, girl. Walk it off.
What a piece of shit. I should walk it off. It's raining. All right. All right, fuck it. I'll leave.
All right. I shall do so gladly.
Anything you need, William?
Tell the bitch to get me something to eat. I'm starving.
You heard him. Go, now.
It's funny how he just says you heard him. He told you to tell me, all right, dude? Look, it's still got the slingshot in the background, too. That's so funny. What the hell? Emily wants me to get him some food. Maybe we should poison it, huh? Wish we could. Should at least take a shit on it.
I always told you your stubbornness would be your end.
Okay, let's take a look around here. Start thinking about some stuff. This is where we store the food. Poor girl. They chained her too. That's my dog. These animals. How can they do such a thing? Richard is far too young to cause them trouble. Used to be home. Feel watched. Near the gate, Matthew said. Take a look in the cart first. Oh, I'm not thinking anymore.
Nothing. Maybe Matthew meant the other gate.
We sit up on the wall, not on a cart, girl. There's that Walter fucker. William's watchdog. Father had a few men like him. He just whistled and they killed. Okay, let's try to go up on the wall. We gotta find this.
You stay down here with me, do you hear?
Fuck you, dude. Apparently I can go in here. No, there's fucking flies in here.
It smells horrible in here.
Yeah, seems like you guys let some stuff go, it looks like. Spoiled cabbage, rotting apples. Yeah, let's get a whole plate of rotting shit and give that to him. Old onions, yum. Cloth. Just a cloth. Something underneath?
Let's see. A loaf of bread.
Hell yeah.
And it doesn't look as bad as everything else in here.
It might be bad, but it's not as bad. That's funny. One loaf of dry bread. That's all that's left. Does that fit for William? Rotting apples. Let's think about them. Turn to mush. Sour smell. Inedible. Rotting. Something in there. Smells horrible. What is that? Teeming with maggots. What a sickening stench. Burns my nostrils. Flour. Wonder how much is left. Okay. Can we take some rotting apples to him?
Putting my hand in there.
And we'll just scoop some onto a plate and bring it to William. I'd love to bring him some rotten fucking food. Oh, she picks up the rotten meat. He just puts it in her fucking pocket? Only teeming with maggots and mold. Gross.
These are all rotten.
It's in the barrel.
Ugh. A dead chicken. What a horrible smell.
That's not how you preserve it.
Trapped it in here for fun.
Oh god, probably William,
What a
dude.
waste.
Definitely sounds like a William thing.
Mealworms.
Yum. Wasted flour now. It got wet, moldy and full of mealworms and beetles.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. Grabs a handful, puts it in pocket. Old onions. Moldy too. Not much left.
Not even worth trying. It's obvious these are inedible.
How annoying would that be in those times to see an entire storeroom that has food in it that's just rotten? Like, how much would that just piss you off, you know? It's like, I hate fucking wasting food in today's day and age, but back then when it's like you could fucking run out of food and die? Oh, God. Guess she's got some PTSD from that.
Flemish, here, girl. Don't you recognize me? Ah, good girl. It must be hard to catch my scent in this rain.
Anything else I can do with the dog?
Good girl.
Okay, what am I going over here? Is it going to get mad at me?
One more step and I'll assume you've got a death wish.
Maybe I do, bitch. What are you going to say about that? Catch me outside. How about that?
Richard.
Did they let you go? Have you sided with them?
Don't be ridiculous. I will never succumb to these beasts.
Beasts? That's a bit rude.
Oh, yeah, that's a bit rude. Fuck you, dude. I'll get us out. How are you managing? Have you seen my red scarf? I want to ask about the scarf. Is that too obvious? I'll say, how are you managing first, and maybe we can come back around to the scarf?
How are you managing?
I'd be managing a lot better if you gave me a sword.
Did he say something funny?
That boy with a sword. Look at his back. He can barely lift his own head. Teach a chicken to fight, might as well just step on it.
Have you seen my red scarf?
Is that all you worry about?
I think Matthew had it last. He said he lost it somewhere.
Then ask him. I'm busy trying to come up with a plan.
God, what a fucking dense dude. You really haven't seen my scarf?
You really haven't seen my scarf?
Ali, drop the nonsense. This is serious.
I'll get us out, I guess.
It won't be long. I will get us out.
Getting us out won't be enough. We need to reclaim the castle.
What, you two reclaiming the castle?
Can't be that stupid.
That is stupid.
They have to pay, Ali. Even King Stephen.
King Stephen may not be aware of this. He needs to know the truth about these people.
Trust me, Ali. I have a plan.
I'm sure it's a wonderful plan. No, he got one of his shackles off. Huh?
You can whisper and plot as much as you like. As long as my men are guarding the gate, you'll never get out alive.
Don't do anything stupid, dude.
Don't do anything stupid.
I won't.
Alright.
I'll be back soon.
We gotta find these fucking weapons, man.
Yeah.
Richard's about to get himself into trouble. Can I talk to Walter? Please let us go. What do they pay you? You would go to hell for this. What do they pay you?
You do a lot for him. Tending to his horse, watching his prisoners. What do they pay you?
Why do you keep asking me that?
I might be able to pay you more.
Right.
Tell us. How much do you want?
Maybe I don't do this just for the money.
I don't believe you. What else should you gain from being cruel?
He gets a wicked hard on.
An apprentice. Unlike you, Percy Hamley likes the way I've been raising his son.
You'll go to hell for this.
You will go to hell for this.
I've been hearing that a lot lately.
It's true. People like you are bound to suffer eternal pain. It's what makes this world just.
If only.
I didn't know. Guess I'm just not one for deep thoughts like that.
Please let us go.
Don't act as if you've never had a heart. I see how kindly you treat his horse.
You want me to let you go?
Yes.
Of course. It would be the proper thing to do. There is no humane
There's no
reason
way
for
this guy's
keeping us
gonna let us
locked
go.
up.
Can't.
Why not?
Because Bartholomew is still Earl. Can't have his brats running around causing a ruckus. I don't get paid to be careless.
Well, you were just saying you don't get paid at all, to be honest, dude. So, what? Okay, so it doesn't seem like we can even get the weapons yet. There's like nothing I can... Oh, there's something here. The trough? Let's think about the trough. Just full of stinking muck. They let the castle go to ruins. So what are we gonna do with the trough?
Nothing in there but filthy water.
Maybe just dunk some of that food in there, the bread and stuff, before we give it to him. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go back up there with the shitty-ass food.
Did you get what he asked for?
Yes.
Good. Don't waste his time then.
I'll make him a Sammy with this bread and rotten meat. He'll love it. Poor Matthew. He's just a steward. He's not used to cruelty like this. None of us is. Wouldn't we say are? None of us are? Isn't that how you'd say that? Yeah, it's alright.
Matthew.
I'll allow it.
Now get some food, will you?
These transitions sometimes are so long. Can Can I talk to Matthew
No,
about
there
that?
are no weapons here, and no sign of my red scarf.
Did you just say that out loud? Yeah, so everybody can hear you. Everybody in the back. Moles.
Ugh.
The mold is spreading. As soon as we get rid of William, Matthew will take care of it again.
I told you, get me something to eat.
I got you something to eat, boy. How about some moldy meat? Just slaps on the table.
Your food.
What is this?
Throw it on him. Get the maggots all over him. This is all you'll ever get from me. This is all I've found. This is all you'll ever get from me.
This is all you'll ever get from me.
Oh, we will see about that.
Oh, shit.
You really think you can play your silly games with me?
I am still the daughter of the Earl, and by the law of the King, you are my subject.
Oh my. Forget what I said about your arrogance. It actually makes you quite pretty.
Oh, that was Richard, dude.
In the name of my father, you will die for this!
Oh god, what's gonna happen in the darkness?
Richard, don't!
No! No! He didn't deserve that! Oh god.
Stupid boy. Almost as stupid as his sister. I'd rape you if I could. But you're not my kind of lass.
Did he kill
What's
him?
with her? She dead?
Leave her. The king has not yet spoken. Wait till your father is an earl proper. Then you can do with her whatever you want.
Damn! To hell with it. She's so ugly, no one would ever want to take her anyway. Put
You
her
just
with the
trying to
animals
marry
until
your
the king has
fucking
decided.
dude. It's so funny that he says stuff like that. He just sounds like a bitter person who got turned down, you know what I mean? All I can think of is like all like the pictures I've seen online of like messages from that girls have gotten on Tinder and stuff. And they just like turn a guy down and then he's like, whatever, you're a fucking nasty whore anyways, I don't fucking care. It's like, oh yeah, you definitely don't care, dude. Okay. Yeah, I get to see this cool intro again. Gargoyles. She's so ugly, I'm gonna rape her. Yeah, what the fuck? What the? What? Doesn't make any sense, right? Yeah, well, I think it doesn't really make sense in the first place, does it? It's such a gross thing, dude. The way that guy acts. Just to think that people actually act like that, especially back in the day, it's just like, ugh. Gosh. Like, honestly, I guess I'll say one thing about William that I don't like, because, I mean, it's good to have a good bad guy or whatever, you know what I mean? But one thing I don't like about William, just as a bad guy, is that I feel like I don't really identify with him at all. Like, I feel like good bad guys make a little bit of sense, and William doesn't make any sense. So it's just not as, I don't know, it just feels like he could be better, you know? Like, he's probably the most poorly written character so far, I guess. But not that he's, like, super poorly written, but, I mean, because he's just sort of, like, the son of a noble, I guess, you know? That kind of thing. So we've seen, like, the rich brat before, so it's not, that's not a character, but it's just not that interesting of a character, I suppose. So did he kill Richard, or did he just hurt him? I think he just hurt him, right? Because, like, back before in book 1, we passed by Richard and Aaliyah or whatever. Walter's asleep. Shit, they chained her up too, huh? Stila, sleep soon. Thank you, stream Dommy. So sounds good, Stella. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Remove your chains. Can I do that? Let's think about some stuff real quick. Or not. It's so weird when the game just changes its rules all of a sudden. The thing I was talking about earlier with the double circle, sided circle thing is doesn't apply here anymore, apparently. Hammer?
It's too high. I'm chained to a post. I can't reach it. If only it was closer. It's just out of reach.
Was everything just out of reach? Fuck.
Richard. Richard. Wake up.
Yeah, Richard's useless. I've clicked on everything.
It's too... I'm chained. If only it was...
If only it was closer. And there's a horseshoe here. It's like the only other thing, but she says it's just out of reach.
It's just out of reach.
So what am I supposed to do, dude? Just keep clicking on Richard?
Come on, I need you to wake up. Hey!
There we go.
Ali? Ali, my ear!
What were you thinking? How do you feel? How did you free yourself? How do you feel?
How do you feel?
Hot.
The wound is boiling your blood. We need to get you someplace dry and cool so you can heal.
Ali, they shackled us. I will die here.
Calm down. You'll only make things worse.
You will get out of here. What were you thinking? How did you free yourself? How did you free yourself?
How did you free yourself before?
I don't know. When they put me here, they had the shackles fitted to my ankles. But today, I somehow managed to slip through. These 3 weeks must have made me very determined.
Yes, and very thin.
You'll get out of here. What were you thinking? Oh, I'll say what were you thinking?
What were you thinking? Charging William like that?
I had to protect you.
That was very brave. Brave and stupid.
Very brave of you.
I don't know.
It was. Father will be proud when you tell him.
Yeah, throw me that horseshoe, dude.
Throw me that
Come on.
horseshoe.
It's not hard enough to break the chain. I already tried.
I'll think of something. Just give it to me.
I'll use it to try to get that hammer, I guess. We'll get out of here.
Don't give up. We will get out of here.
And what then?
We'll find Father. He'll know what to do.
I heard them say that he's with the king in Winchester.
Then that's where we'll go. You'll see. He'll make things right again.
I don't know. we do know. We know that he's not going to be alive next time she tries to see him. I think she does get to see him, though, because we see her leave Winchester as Philip. Right? So, don't give up.
Don't give up. We will get out of here.
I don't know.
Come on, Richard. With that attitude, we'll never get out of here. Thank the Lord Richard is alive. It's still got the fucking slingshot in the background, dude. Cracking me up. A single horseshoe and a slingshot. Okay, so now we can. The only thing I can think is horseshoe with hammer. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh, she just has another one? Okay, that's good. Got it. Dude, she's good. An old hammer. Use that on the chains. Oh shit. You're gonna hit your ankle, girl. Ah! God. I feel like I shouldn't be that far off. Oh. Oh, barely got it. I clicked way too early for some reason. It's weird.
Shh. I'll open yours next.
All she had to do was give a couple little taps, dude. Those aren't very well made, are they?
Can you stand?
I'll try.
Good. Then wait here. I'll find us a way to get out of here.
We need to find those weapons.
Take his horse.
Yes. Good idea. But first we need the weapons Matthew hid for us.
Exactly. If we calmed William's horse, we could flee. Okay, well, we need to do that, but let's go get the weapons first. There's some guards over there. Ugly Gervais.
I have to say, that battle was a bit short for my taste.
Inspect. William's henchmen. Being from a politically ambitious noble family, William Hamley commands a small army of his own. He likes to keep his three most trusted men by his side: Walter, Hugh Axe, and Ugly Gervais. The later two are knights known for their violence and loyalty. Their names alone strike fear in the hearts of their enemies. Walter was once William's instructor and taught him to fight and ride since William was a boy. Now Walter is his bodyguard and right-hand man. Wouldn't that be an interesting thing to, like, you meet this young person and you raise them and then you become their underling in a way? Wouldn't that be kind of weird?
I wouldn't do for a good kill right now.
There we go, there's the cloth. Soaked by rain. That's all she's got.
Guess you'll have to wait.
I found it.
Bloody itch.
Matthew's piece of
can't
cloth.
shake it off.
No, he like, oh, that's interesting. He wrapped them and then hung them? That seems like they would be really easy to see, though. Just hanging in the air like that. Hey, you're Richard, you got a sword, but do you know how to use it? Father's dagger and a slingshot. Okay, talk to Richard a little bit.
Try to stay sharp. If he wakes up, shout and run as fast as you can. Do you hear?
I will.
Beautiful. Someone is taking care of it. Archer believes that there is care and kindness in this matter. In its master. Okay, I guess we gotta click on the horse. Mount it, pet it, remove the saddlebag. Pet it?
Careful. He doesn't seem to like that.
Why not? Should we try removing the saddlebag? Would it like that? Oh shit.
Whoa. Easy now.
What are
This
you
horse
doing?
hates everything.
The horse nearly woke the guard.
Shut up, Richard, dude.
It's too tight.
Cut the saddlebag loose then. Fuck. Some oats I found in William's saddlebags. Okay, now can we get on the horse? Feed the horse. Okay, let's do that first.
Oh, you look hungry. Want to eat? It's calm now. Try to mount it, Richard.
But where do we go?
To Winchester.
Fucking anywhere but here, dude. Damn.
We need to find Father and talk to the king. They must find out what's happening here. Now climb on.
Yeah, she has no idea. Steven sent them here, girl. Seems to be good. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good. We got it.
Oi! You there! Stop!
Come off!
Oh, did they? No, they didn't. It didn't work. They got away. That's why you get on your horse in Elden Ring and just ride as fast as you can sometimes as well. I know that move. Okay, now we got another trip. Okay, better pick the right things. Ride into the forest.
The thought that they could catch up with us urged me to ride onward. It rained relentlessly. After a while, Richard's moaning got weaker, but I did not dare look back, for I feared to see William Hamley right at our heels. I forced the horse to go faster, hoping that my brother would not succumb to his wounds.
He just got like his ear cut, right? His earlobe or something? I don't know. I guess that's probably still a pretty big wound back in this kind of time period, right? So we only have one option, ride to Winchester.
We headed toward Winchester. The king would make things right if we explained them to him. He had to. It wasn't long until Richard almost fell off the horse. Touching his forehead, I realized he had a high fever. His mutilated ear was red, hot, and swollen.
No, it's got infected, dude.
A sound startled me. From the thicket of the forest emerged a woman. I was ready to draw the dagger that was flush against my forearm. I asked her to give us her name. This was her forest, she said, so we should be the ones introducing ourselves.
Interesting, okay.
I proclaimed that I was the daughter of the Earl of Shiring, traveling with my brother. I can tell your nobility by your manners. She smiled and revealed in turn that she was the wife of the local verderer. Seeing Richard's ear, she said that he needed help. Luckily, their hut was nearby. She offered us food, shelter, and care.
I don't know. Do we trust him, dude? I don't know if I trust this lady. Right on. Don't trust her. Take risks. Trust her to help Richard. Dude, I say don't trust her. We're not far enough away yet. Don't trust her. Not worth it. Fuck you, lady. See you later.
I told her that we were expected by relatives. Richard only understood what I was trying to do when I gave him an urgent look. Then we left at a trot. I turned my head when I heard a whistling from behind. At that moment, something jumped in front of us. Richard and I were pulled off the saddle and landed in the cold mud.
What the fuck?
It was a man I'd never seen before. I
Oh,
jumped up
it's
to
the
defend
guy,
myself,
the fucking
but was
horse
stopped
stealer
by
guy.
the cold blade of the woman's knife against my throat. She'd caught up with us and hadn't come to help.
So we definitely
When she
should have
started
trusted
searching
them.
me for valuables, I took the chance to reach for my own dagger. She then stopped and stepped slowly backwards to join the man. After they mounted the horse we'd stolen from William, they rode off.
Oh, so they stole our horse? So that's why he was a horse thief. And that woman that he saw and had talked to, I don't know if that was a woman or not, I guess, in the picture, but apparently it is now. It was a woman. Okay. Interesting.
I knew that I couldn't catch up with them, so I remained, shaken by what had happened. As I calmed down, I started to feel the bruises of the fall and a great tiredness. Richard was still lying in the mud, so I pulled him away from the road to find shelter underneath a tree.
Uh-oh, what happens next, dude? Mention his face, mention his ear, mention his fever, mention his trembling. Mention his fever.
I placed my hand on his forehead and felt that he was still burning up. Even the freezing night couldn't cool him down. Yet he insisted that he be fine. No matter what I told him, he wouldn't hear any of it. A wound like this was nothing to a real man, he said.
Trying to be tough.
He was tired of being treated like a helpless child. We huddled together and rested some more, so we could walk on in the morning.
And then we did walk on to Winchester, apparently.
We walked for 2 more days with only brief rests in between.
Damn, 2 more days.
But we finally arrived at the city gates of Winchester. Richard was weak, but at least we were still together, and we were sure that together we would find a way to escape this nightmare.
You're not out of it yet, though. Not getting to Winchester. Okay, now we're probably going to go talk to Bartholomew. Oh, there we go. That's the end of Chapter 8. Okay. Well, that's probably good enough time to go ahead and call it for today. I don't know that we'll be able to make through another chapter, so I think that's probably what we'll call the stream. All right. Man, this is some exciting stuff, though. It's really starting to build up, though, isn't it, guys? We got some pretty cool shit happening tonight. All right, let's see. What you did. When facing William, you spoke for yourself. You provoked William by serving him rotten meat. You praised Richard for his courage after he attacked William. You successfully escaped at Earl Castle. You didn't trust the woman on the road, and Richard's wound got worse while you rode to Winchester. Is Richard gonna die because of my decisions? Uh-oh. Maybe. Alright, let's accept this. Might have to get to the next part where we are able to advance or whatever. I gotta let it autosave, I guess. I know it'll autosave once it lets us like click against stuff again. So we'll go to that. A little teaser for next week. Man, it's staying on a black screen a long time again this time. Come on, chop chop. There we go. The oath.
We made it. They can't harm us anymore, can they? After all, there are laws in place to protect us here, right?
I think so, but we shouldn't risk finding out.
Then let's go.
Where are you going?
To our townhouse, of course.
Going home. Uh-oh. The game has, like, frozen? Oh, no. Dude. Guys, the game is frozen. Oh, no. Oh, okay, there we go. And then it finally loads. That's good. Alright, can I, like, save? There we go. Okay, we can save right here. Save progress. Save. I didn't even have a save last week. I'm just glad that the autosave worked out. But now we have an explicit save. So there we go. Cool. Now I can end it and feel confident about it. All right, here we go, guys. Jumping on over to the ending screen. So thank you to everyone who came to check out the stream tonight. I appreciate you guys. And honestly, I just got to say again, thank you guys for the boost train. That is so awesome. I really appreciate you guys for that. That is seriously such an amazing thing. The boost train seems really cool. I'm excited to see maybe what kind of effect that it has. Speaking of, to just get a little bit more information about that boost train that you guys helped us out with, it says right here underneath my stream, as you guys can probably see, it says boost in progress 21%. So that's interesting. So the boost lasts like the entire stream? Is that what we're saying? I lurked most of the time, but I had fun. Awesome, Charlotte, I'm glad. Hell yeah. It is kind of one of those games where lurking, I think, makes the most sense as well. So yeah, I totally understand that. It's all good. If you guys just want to lurk, you're always welcome to. You do not have to chat with me, but you know, I love it when you do. You know I do. But yeah, I'm just glad that you had fun. I'm glad that you're enjoying it, because I actually think the story is pretty damn good. So I'm excited to continue on. So thank you so much for the stream. Have a great night, you too, Layla. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you being here. And yeah, so for the rest of the week, the schedule we got is tomorrow we're going to be continuing Webbed, which I'm pretty excited for. We'll probably actually finish Web tomorrow. I'm not sure on that though, but we're probably going to finish it just based on what I've seen. Now you're ending, and here I was getting a snack. Oh yeah. Sorry, Chris. We came to the end of that chapter, so we'll be saving chapter 9 for next week. So I think we'll probably be playing this game too. Thinking about it now. I'm gonna guess for at least the next 2 weeks, probably 3. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be 3 more weeks if it's the same pace that we've been at, like per book, because it took us about 2 weeks to get through 1 book, so that'd be 6 weeks altogether if we do 2 weeks per book. So that's what I'm gonna guess. Farewell, Domm and chat. Yes, until tomorrow, Crispy. We will be back. So yeah, tomorrow we'll be playing Wed, speaking of that. And then Thursday we're going to be continuing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We might be finishing up, I think we will be finishing up our recipe for a turnabout on that case on Thursday. So that's exciting. So turn up for that, guys. And then we got some Cyberpunk on Friday, of course. Hell yeah. Which Cyberpunk, by the way, also for any of you guys who maybe haven't checked out last week's, we are getting close to the end. I've already gotten to the point of no return in the game, so we just need to clean up side quests and stuff, just to try to get as much content out of it as we can, and then we will circle back around to that last quest. So I'm gonna need to pick another game after Cyberpunk pretty soon, so I need to look at my list. I know I got a lot of things I want to play. Seems so far away. Oh, I know, Crispy, believe me. I got a whole day of work I gotta do before I get to stream again, and that makes it feel so far away. I totally get you. To get out of the house on Phoenix Friday. Yeah, so she doesn't bother you, so you can just enjoy it. Hell yeah. I like the idea of that, you know? It's kind of like turning off the phone. We're watching a movie tonight. All right, guys. One thing I wanted to plug as well, since I just got it up today, is that we do have the hat for Strange Planet. The Strange Planet hat does exist on the store. You can go get it now if you want. It is a little bit difficult to get it to show up. So I'm working with them in order to get it to show up properly in the actual store itself. But if you click on any of the Strange Planet merch stuff, why did the thing didn't work? Is it an SP merch? I did my own command, right? Okay, no, yeah, it did pop up. Oh, my chat's bugged. It didn't pop up in this chat, but it popped up in that chat. Okay, sorry, I was just confused for a second. Anyways, yeah, I need to work with them to get it actually like on proper. But if you click on any of the products in our store, you should see in the bottom right corner it says like suggested products or whatever from the store. It'll show up there. So I know it's weird, but if you want a hat right now, that's how you have to find it. Other than that, though, I am going to be working with Teespring to try to make sure that we can get that fixed, and you'll be able to just see it under the hat section of the store. You know what I mean? So definitely go check that out, though. Go see if you can't look at the thumbnail or whatever. It looks great. Crispy for you. It turns out for the Strange Planet snapback, they actually, at least when I looked at it, they did show a picture of the front of it, so you can see how flat that bill is, and it's pretty flat. So if you want to go take a look at the Strange Planet one, because it looks like the preview is actually present for the front of the hat. Where is the hat? Oh, it's in that link here. I'll go ahead and post it again for you, Una. But SP merch is where the command is, and that should bring up, there we go, there's a link right there for you, Una. If you click on that, you'll be able to get to the Strange Planet merch store. So that's where all of our Strange Planet related stuff is. If you're interested at all, I don't know if you've ever seen my merch store, but we do have a Domm Dynamite one as well. There's the link for that one if you want to check that out. I do have a Domm Dynamite hat as well. Let me show you that. So here's my Domm Dynamite hat. The D is keyed out, but I mean, you get the picture. So yeah, this is the dad hat. I kind of wish I would have went for a trucker hat or the snapback. Probably mostly a trucker hat for me, just so I can keep my head cool, being bald and all that. But yeah, I think it turns out pretty well. I can't wait to get the Strange Planet one. I think it looks really cool the way that it ended up working out. So there you go. I like hats. Haha, there you go. Sweet, hell yeah. Well, if you want hats, there's 2 different logoed hats associated with my stream if you want. I made them as cheap as I could on the store, by the way, guys. So if you guys want to check them out, definitely feel free to do so. I tried to make all of the merch on the Strange Planet store and on the Domm Dynamite store is all like as cheap as I could get it. We make like 50 cents a sale on that. So while it might not be the best way to support the stream, I think it's even better than any sort of donation you can give, because I just get tickled pink knowing that people are wearing a logo that I'm associated with. So that's all I want for you. Hey, what's up, Cody? Hey, Cody, you lurking in there, my dude? Good to hear from you, man. Hope you're having a good night. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Woo, love it. Hell yeah, Una. I'm talking about. I'll check that Strange Planet hat. Yeah, do it, Crispy. Do it. Definitely check out that snapback. It'll show you how flat that bill is, which I think it's pretty damn flat, but you'll have to give it your pass or fail approval there. But yeah, that's all the plugs I got, guys. Oh, other than we do have community night this Saturday. So if you guys want to be in community night, you got to be in the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord, get in that Discord. And if you're in the Domm Dynamite Discord, you need to go to the Strange Planet Discord, because the Domm Dynamite Discord is defunct. We're no longer posting stuff in there. And we are transitioning into Strange Planet, and so all of my stuff is over there. If you want to vote on Storytime games and all that stuff, it's all in Strange Planet now. So just follow that link in the chat, and you can come join us for some community night this Saturday. Another caveat with that, though, if you want to see the community night stuff, you have to click on the Strange Planet logo when you start on the server. It'll have like a join a server channel that it'll take you to, and then you just click on the icons that you want to follow, like the DD icon or the Strange Planet icon, and that will give you access to my stuff and the community night stuff. So there you go. That's how it works. We try to make it simple for you guys. But yeah, without further ado, shall we get this raid figured out? I feel like we usually raid Papa. We could always raid Papa today. I know he's streaming, but maybe we can spread some love to somebody else even. Let me see who else we got. But I guess I should say, as far as the Strange Planet community goes, though, as far as the streamers go, Papa is live right now. So the next streamer in line is Papa. He's playing some Deep Rock Galactic with Burns NY, I think is his name. He's going to collab right now. So I really suggest you guys dropping over to check out Papa. We're going to see who else we might be able to raid here. But I guess I should say, as far as the Strange Planet community goes, though, as far as the streamers go, Papa is live right now. So the next streamer in line is Papa. He's playing some Deep Rock Galactic with Burns NY, I think is his name. He's going to collab right now. So I really suggest you guys dropping over to check out Papa. We're going to see who else we might be able to raid here. Okay, Silex is on again tonight. Should we go ahead and give them some more love? I think they're a really cool couple streamer, and I think that would be really cool to try to get to know them a little bit better. So how about we do that? Let's raid into Silex. They're playing Kenna again. I'm sure they're farther than me at this point. So if you don't want any Kenna spoilers, you know, if you're following me playing it, maybe you don't want to jump in on the raid. But hey, man, they're great. They're really fun. Let's go hang out with them, huh? I think I'm saying their name. It's Silex. I think that's right. All right, let me load into, preload into their stream real quick. Oh, it looks like Ka is also on. If anybody wants to hang out with Ka, she's a awesome member of the community as well, and she streams. Her and Toxic are both streaming. Is that Sea of Thieves I see? Is that what I saw? Oh, did they just both go offline? Oh, never mind. Maybe they just ended. Never mind. That's funny. Hey, cool. Raid command from Yuna. Thank you, Yuna. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm loading up the stream now. I'm just waiting for the advertisement to go through. Hell yeah, yeah. If you guys want to copy the raid message, the top one is for subs, the second one is for followers. We can paste that in their chat as soon as we get ready. Okay, cool. My ad is finally over with. Let's get the raid stuff started. /raid. Silex. There we go. They may have just loaded in. Did they just start the stream? Oh, man, they just started the stream. They've only been streaming for 8 minutes. How great is that? We're going to get in right at the start of the stream. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Thanks for jumping in that raid, guys. I really appreciate you guys for doing that. And once again, thanks, guys, for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate you guys being here and checking out this story with me. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am, because I'm definitely enjoying it. But until I see you guys again, stay happy, stay healthy. I love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow for some webbed. So say hi to Silex for me, huh? Or let's all go say hi, because I'll be there too. All right, have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.